You got us in that just chatting?
All right, we're here. We're live.
Yeah, you got us in that right category?
Yeah, we're in just chatting. We're here.
All right. Hello. How do you do, folks?
Hi.
This is a live stream. Um,
Yeah,
if you couldn't tell, this is a live stream.
that's
Uh, and this is a
that's all you
picture
really
of
gotta
Roach
know. If
Man.
you're here, you're watching a live stream.
Mm-hmm. I I think I fuck with Roach Man more than Batman.
You know, I feel like Roachman doesn't get enough credit. Like he's out here in the sewers, probably like keeping us safe from all the pests and stuff, but no one talks about him.
You remember the the Rat Man in what was it? GTA 4, the Rat Man myth?
I never actually played GTA 4. Not like you. You played a lot of
What?
GTA 4. Yeah. I
Played a
think
lot
you
of
told me
GTA
about
4.
him though. You were like super about the Rat Man.
Uh, super about the Rat Man?
Or
Not
maybe
really.
I
It's
just
just it's just a
mainly
myth.
remember the well, so they say.
So they say, yeah. They say that down in the sewers somewhere in Liberty City, that there is a rat in the because under in
What are
the
you
under.
drawing on him?
I'm just giving him a outline that's befitting of his character. I'm gonna give him a massive dumpy.
All
So
right,
we're
cool.
gonna
Yeah, this is under the
start out
cloak in
here.
case anybody wanted to know.
Mm-hmm. Just in case. Massive thighs. Anyways,
Holy
um,
shit. He didn't he never skipped leg day a day in his life.
God damn,
He
that
is
boy's
wild.
something else. But yeah, basically just down there in the subway tracks where there's a bunch of homeless people. There is said to be one homeless man not like the others, and he was fast and nimble like a rat. And so the legend goes.
This sounds like a Yakuza plotline.
It could be. It
It
very well
could
could
be.
be. Very easily. A little bit of that. Give him a little bit of that. Right. Ratman buffed. Frick
Is
yeah.
that Ratman? That looks like Roachman.
My bad. Roachman. Roachman. Roachman.
Roachman.
Freudian slip.
Get your shit right.
Sorry. Sorry.
Man's a
Sorry.
hero.
A god among men, to be completely honest with you. Um. Oh, you guys. The chat is not popping up for me in my. Oh, yeah. My. I see why.
Because
I
no
see
one's
why.
talking. Nobody wants to talk to us.
I had to update the chat app that I use, guys. So I see your messages popping up on screen, but I don't. But I do not see it in here. Uh. Yeah, I'll guess I'll get that sorted another time. No, I'll get that sorted now. As a matter of fact, let me do that while we're here. Fat, if you wanna read chat while
Yeah,
I
I was
fix
just about to
this.
say, Fox was saying that it looks like Roachman is clenching really hard. I kind of he has to hold a lot in, you know. He's really holding the city together too. You know, it's just it's what he does.
And God, we are grateful for him. We are grateful for everything he does. Thank God he exists.
Does he have a sidekick?
Does Ratman have a sidekick? That's a good question. Um,
I think Roachman's sidekick would be Ratman.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think Roachman's sidekick has to be Ratman, and together
Unless
they
that's his villain, his nemesis. Who is his nemesis?
um corporate.
Instead of the Joker, what do we got?
Jobs.
Not the Roacher. Jobs, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he does not fuck with those.
Just posted Roachman's nemesis and shitpost from Nut.
All right, give me a second. I'll pull this up. I'm trying to fix my chat, but I'll get this going here while we wait.
Did he ask the Joker all videos? What the fuck?
Does this have audio? It's like muted. Oh, there it is. I
It's
hear.
really quiet.
It is.
We need to crank Diddy up.
He's pussy. He's pussy. Pussy. Yeah.
Diddy as the Joker, all the videos.
What's up, baby? What's up, baby? What's up? What's up? You don't like me? You motherfucking get to it, nigga.
Is this really Diddy as the Joker?
You don't like
On a
me?
Halloween
That's not
night,
Diddy.
Diddy dressed up.
Oh,
This
wait,
is
it
Diddy.
is?
This is Diddy.
It actually is Diddy?
This is
What the
Diddy.
fuck?
Nigga, you wanna have love? It's what up there, nigga. What's up? Fucking come over here and I'll bust your shit.
Nah, hey, keep it
You fucking
pimpin'.
pussy. Make some
No,
love.
let that
Never
man
talk
out of
to me like
jail.
that, nigga.
Let that man
Fuck
out
love,
of
nigga.
I love the zoom. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Honestly,
I love
yeah, the editing on this video is fucking peak. Should hire this guy.
So Ratman and Roachman are their eternal nemesis is Diddy Joker. Okay.
They're
Diddy
fighting a
Joker.
good cause.
But I feel like he only comes out, you know, he does not come out very often. He
Ooh.
comes out every now and again. It's like once a year. So they're training all year for Halloween.
I mean, it's a nightmare. They really have to like pull it all together. Fox just said the Exterminator would make like, I think that would be like the nemesis.
That's fucked. What is he? So the Exterminator comes into the subways and he kills homeless people.
I guess. But that could be like his villain thing. Like maybe he thinks he's doing the world a justice, getting rid of all the homeless people. He's ending homelessness in his mind.
He's
But-
okay.
He's ending
so like,
homelessness.
So like the Squid Game rationale. Nobody, we're either you'll
Yeah.
be rich or you'll die, and so you won't be homeless anymore.
Or that's like an Octopath villain mentality. Poor people should die.
Honestly, I don't think there's been a single Octopath villain that is like that nice. That's too nice, honestly, for an Octopath villain. Most Octopath villains are like, somebody stole my lollipop when I was 8, so therefore you must die.
Therefore, everybody must die.
Pretty much. Let me put a test in the chat. Okay, yeah, my chat's working now.
Y'all good
Okay,
now?
cool. Yep.
Sweet.
Got the merge chat for YouTube and Twitch. Okay. All right. So yeah, we oh, sorry. And I'll get the cams back up. Yes. Don't cry. Do not fret. Yeah.
No.
So we saw this. I just decided to, you know,
Time for your
see what's
next
going on
mission,
over here.
Agent. What lies ahead will take everything you've got.
Not
Go
sponsored.
back and remember.
Not sponsored.
Failure
We're just
is
going
not an
live
option.
looking at a game trailer for no reason. We weren't paid thousands of dollars to do this or anything like that.
You must be agile, like a squirrel.
Why does this game look like it came out 10 years ago?
It really does. It really does. Normalize games looking like they came out 10 years ago, man. Honestly,
Like a chameleon.
that guy's walk was insane. Hold on.
That guy, he kind of looks like he's clenching.
He's got that Roachman walk.
I remind you about your favorite toys.
That was like the most boring hack. He could have had like a mini game or something. Like, come on.
No, that's that Goat Simulator. It is giving Goat Simulator.
Yeah, that's That's what it feels
He's
like. This would have came
sniping?
out with Ghost and okay, that was actually kind of cool.
You must always be willing to
Ooh, he's got the
run
freeze
horses.
ray.
You like a dog.
Why is he
Sounds
doing
good.
this? Is he a menace? I think he's supposed to be like a good guy, but
I don't know if good guys do that. I don't know if good guys do that.
Thunder.
you don't kill
be
nobody
advised,
though.
This mission will not
That was
be
fucked. He
easy.
did that for
The
fun.
fate of the world is in your paws.
Who the fuck is this? This vampire, this fucking Fable villain.
Barkcore. Of course, they've got him doing doing a little chair scratching dance. Okay, wow, that was
That was
Barkcore, guys.
enlightening.
That was the whole reason why we went live, is so we could show you Barkcore.
Yeah, we're good. That's it.
This
Cut
is
it.
this is D-Dog's grandson. Who's D-Dog?
Diamond Dog? Is that what you mean?
I don't think Diamond Dog's name is Diamond Dog. Let's see what's going on over here on the. Let's see what's going on over here on the Twitter.
Oh
We
man.
got some VF. We got some art. We got this Shroud on the open playlist of Black Ops 7 beta. I'm not a big COD player, but whatever they had 2 days ago was miserable. Now it's actually kind of enjoyable. Yeah, I've been seeing
Wait,
clips.
what did they change?
I've been seeing some clips. So apparently,
The open playlist. What is that?
the people have been saying that this is the first COD without skill-based matchmaking or something like that. Yeah, Open SB, MM, and Black Ops 7. So yeah, people didn't want skill-based matchmaking, and I believe they claimed that whatever they were playing a few days ago did not have skill-based matchmaking. And there's a clip of Shroud, like, just getting dumpstered on by this guy, and he's like, this guy's unbeatable. And so people that are elite at Call of Duty are having the time of their lives because they're not getting matched up against people with similar skill, and people that think that skill-based matchmaking was holding them back had the floodgates released, and they were fighting people of higher skill level, it seems,
Why
alongside
would
with some
people
of the
think
lower
that
skill levels.
it's like people that think that they can like fight anybody and that they're like invincible, you know, but the second they get into a boxing match, you know, they're against Mike Tyson and they just get knocked out, laid on the
Yeah.
ground.
It's like people with didn't play the
That just doesn't
hardcore
sound
version.
fun because then you're fighting people who don't even know how to play the. You either get that guy or you get people who don't know how to play the game at all. And I wouldn't feel like I even deserve to be killing these people, or you know what I'm saying? It
Cool
would
guy
feel like-
says. Cool guy says
What does he
that's
say?
nice, but I'm not buying it. Call of Duty has gone real downhill now. Battlefield 6 looks like it'd be really fun. I already pre-ordered it. Snowmano says they'll just make another COD. Damn, this guy just came around the corner and put his ass all up in this dude's face. Like, yo, yeah, let me just. God damn, bro, I was holding this angle. Holy shit. They'll just make another COD in a year and get rid of all
Right
of
like him
this.
right here.
Yeah, the eternal flip-flop. I want to put a pin in that. There was something that I saw regarding like Call of Duty and like game charts or whatever. I'll see if I can find it, but we were talking about this. Yeah, so to that point, Fat, I think those people, and I think there's some truth to it, where, let me get a little bit of sound in here so it's not just no background noise. I think that there's some truth to it where people feel like because every single game is somebody on their skill level. Let's say that they're a 6 out of 10, and they feel like everybody else in the team deathmatch lobby is also a 5 or 6 out of 10. So they never really get to flow, and so they have to peek every corner in Call of Duty feeling like it's Rainbow Six Siege or something like that. I'm not really sympathetic to this viewpoint because really,
So the point is like, basically they're playing Call of Duty because they want to chill, but because you know they can't really do that with the way that they've played before. Like, because it's gonna place you against people that are also on that level that are
Yes.
trying to play the game.
Yeah, basically. And so they claim that, like, well,
They
the lobby is
wanted
too
something
sweaty.
more casual, but see, the thing is, you're gonna get the people that are just above you in levels if there's no skill-based matchmaking, and it's gonna. I feel like it'd be even worse. And it sounds like that's what happened. But I mean, people are gonna buy it regardless, so.
Yeah, that's pretty much the
Top-selling games
argument.
chart.
That's pretty much the argument. So I saw this one chart. I'm not gonna be able to find the chart specifically that I wanted to find, but because it's been a while.
Halo 3.
There was a really good.
2007.
Damn, I wish I would have saved it. Basically, it showed like. Oh yeah, so
Oh,
now
wow.
we're getting into
Wow,
it.
look
Yeah.
at this.
Yeah, so
Modern
Call
Warfare
of Duty,
2, and that's where it started.
Modern Warfare 2, yeah, Call of Duty,
Then
Call
Black
of
Ops.
Duty, Call of
Modern
Duty.
Warfare 3, Black
So-
Ops 2, holy
And
shit.
then they get dethroned, then Call of Duty, then
That's
Call of
like,
Duty,
what,
then
4
Call
or
of
5
Duty.
years in a row?
Yeah, so it looks like the trend is about every 3 years, Call of Duty loses enough steam to not be the #1 seller. And that's like the trend that happens, right? So GTA 5 breaks it, and then, well, GTA 5 was going to break it no matter how good Call of Duty was, obviously. But yeah, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, and Call of Duty, and
Another
then Red
Call of
Dead.
Duty.
So that was like
Red
4.
Dead.
And then
Why is
Call
it?
of
It's
Duty,
Rockstar. Rockstar's the great
Rockstar.
divider.
Yes, Rockstar.
The
Enough.
only person who can fight Call of Duty is Rockstar.
Of whereas
You just gotta. All you gotta do is put in the Red Dead.
there's this one specific image. Where fucking is it? There's this. Well, I can't believe it's not here easily. Anyways, it's the clip of Guy jumping in front of Lee as he's about to get devoured by Gara, and he like swats the shit aside. That's Rockstar coming in when they're having enough of.
I think I remember. Is that's in the tuning exams, right?
Yeah, that's the tuning exams where Gara's going for the kill and Guy
I
just
remember that.
posts up real quick. Boom! Enough. Yeah, that's Rockstar. They're like the only ones that can dethrone them here. Call of Duty, Cold War, Vanguard,
Oh
Modern
my
Warfare 2,
God, bro.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy?
Hogwarts
Really?
Legacy dethroned the train. It did.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. And then, right now we're
Black
shit.
Ops and-
Then Call of Duty 6 and then Monster Hunter Wilds. And then Oblivion, Black Ops 6.
Oblivion. That's.
But-
I didn't expect Oblivion.
To be fair though,
I
there
knew a
wasn't
lot
a
of
new
people
release.
liked it, but
To be fair, there wasn't a new release this year. This Call of Duty's not come out yet. I don't believe, like, so see, this is Black Ops 6 and this is also Black Ops 6. So yeah, there's some time for Call of Duty to come back, but it's just interesting.
I think it has to.
I think it has to. Yes, the laws must say it. So let's take a look at chat here. Call of the COD open beta didn't break 100K for any other big release. I did think that'd be terrible, but the COD fan base doesn't seem to be the type to play betas. Well, yeah, I think that a big part of that is, and it's hard to gauge Activision games because let's just get some. What is the newest Call of Duty? Fucking Black Ops 8, 7. What is it? Gameplay reveal trailer. Yeah, we'll just get some.
2077.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. We'll just get some gameplay going on here in the background. Why not? 30-minute long zombie gameplay. So the thing with
they got
Activision
vehicles and
games,
zombies now. Sweet.
yeah, that's wild.
Anyways.
The thing with Activision is that they have their games on BattleNet, and those numbers aren't public. So you can't see Call of Duty's player base, you can't see Overwatch's player base, you can't see World of Warcraft's player base, and they used to publish these numbers, but that was when World of Warcraft was just up and up and up.
Yeah, when World of Warcraft started going down, they just were like, this is bad press. Let's just not post numbers anymore.
Yeah. Which, in hindsight, you would assume like, hey, my game can't be doing amazing all the goddamn time, and there's gonna be a time where we gotta post bad numbers, so maybe we don't do this. That's why nowadays, when a game is doing really well, like super phenomenal breakout, like Clair Obscur, they'll announce like, oh, hey, this game has sold already 2 million, 3 million copies. But if it's come out and it's just kind of done, you know, nobody's gonna post that shit because it's just not. It's not worth it. We only brag on the internet. That's what the internet was designed
about
for.
the stuff. Yeah, only brag when it, you know, you're doing well. Otherwise, don't even bother. But the question was about people like the COD player base not playing the beta. Why would they not play the beta? It's like a free look at the game before they have to drop money for it, right?
They're too busy dropping in Warzone.
Why wouldn't
or
they
whatever
buy
the
it?
fuck.
Or why wouldn't they get into beta?
Nobody cares about betas no more, man. Like, why would you have to
Really,
do a
it's
beta?
like I mean, you could, because you can play the game before it comes out.
I feel like not for a not a beta for a live service game that gets updated every year with a new entry. You know, like you're just gonna keep playing Warzone with your Nicki Minaj skin and your Beavis and Butthead execution, right? Like, because if you go to the
I
beta
think
for
people
Call of
would
Duty,
hop into the beta just to try the guns out, you know, feel what it's like, and then hop back over to Warzone or whatever the fuck they were playing before. Like, I think there's probably a curiosity there, like, oh, is this gonna be the next game? Is this what I'm gonna be playing for the next
but here's the thing,
year?
Call of Duty is not like that anymore. I'm pretty sure Call of Duty just exists to feed content yearly into Warzone. People don't actually like put in the new copy of Call of Duty and launch that shit. Like it's like buying Valve games in order to use their assets in Gary's mod, right? Like plenty of people didn't actually give a shit about Half-Life. They just wanted it for the assets.
What are you saying exactly? Like,
I believe
you're saying people aren't buying the new Call of Duty?
people are buying the new Call of Duty. So I believe this is how Call of Duty's business model works right now in the modern era. I think how we're thinking about it, how you're used to thinking about it, is outdated. And I could be wrong on this. I can get this fact checked by real American patriots in chat, but or I can AI it. But the
Yeah.
so Warzone exists, right? Warzone makes a fuck ton of money. They're pumping content into
Right.
into Warzone nonstop. So they don't want to cancel Warzone and tell people that you need to pay money in order to continue playing Warzone, right? So the Warzone is their juggernaut. So what they're doing is they release new Call of Duties, and in order to like use certain guns and content or whatever that translates in to Warzone, you get that Call of Duty, and then
Is
you
that
can use
real?
these things in Warzone.
That's genius. That is devious.
I believe that's how it goes. Because like
It's like just buying an expansion pass, but it's a whole game. Kind
yeah,
of.
pretty much. It's a whole game. It's a whole game expansion pass. Because when I played Warzone, which was a long time ago, and it was like when Warzone was just coming out, really, I couldn't use certain guns, and I had to go boot up a Call of Duty, and I had to go play like Team Deathmatch, and I had to go play those other modes to grind and unlock those guns, and then in Warzone, you don't spawn with them. You still have to like do something, go to a specific shop in game or
Open the
whatever the case may
boxes
be.
and-
Yeah, you gotta like do some shit. But there is a way to get one of your PvP builds imported onto your character in Warzone. So a lot of people like to do that, and they go in and they get their guns. And I just assume that's how they continue to do all of these other releases, because Warzone would be dead if they kept like killing it every year and saying in order to play Warzone you need to pay $60 again. Like, it would be dead.
I just figured that Warzone was going to keep going and Call of Duty was also going to keep going as its own thing. Like, that was the intention. But, so what, you think people are only buying Call of Duty for the Warzone packs? Like, that seems like a big ask.
Here, let's AI this shit. Let's see. How does COD Black? What is this? What's the new one? Black Ops 7
I think it's 7.
content. Great with Warzone. How does COD Black Ops 7 content integrate with Warzone? Call of Duty 7 brings blah blah blah. New map content. Who gives
The most ambitious integrations into Warzone yet, it said.
Ah, right, yeah. Weapon integration. All futuristic weapons from Black Ops 7 join Warzone's arsenal. Weapon tuning now differs between multiplayer and Warzone for better balance. Wild cards removed, overkill, whatever the hell. Perks. So isn't just a content drop. Do I have to buy the new COD for this content? No,
No.
you don't have to. Free-to-play experience with all major updates tied to Black Ops 7, like so on and so forth. Blah, blah, blah. However,
It
here's what
unlocks-
buying it does. Unlocks operator skins, mastercraft weapon blueprints, guild override weapon camo, Black Ops battle pass, COD points, early access to certain gear and cosmetics. Okay, so it's greatly incentivized with things like cosmetics and so on and so forth. And it says
Right.
mastercraft weapon blueprints. I'm sure that's like some
I know
in-game game
that,
shit
that
you
thing
want.
right there is
Yeah.
gonna be like why you want to do it.
For sure. So definitely a
Man.
weird ass world
Ugh.
we're in now.
I feel like Unk. I feel like Unk right now. Like this is so bizarre to me.
I feel like I don't give a fuck. You know, I mean, it's usual.
That's how I
It's-
feel too. It's just like it's whatever, but like, man, it's just so bizarre that people actually have this mindset of like it's so obviously like some kind of psychological thing that they're doing. Like they're manipulating you, and people just eat that shit up anyways. People yearn to be psychologically manipulated by these companies. I don't understand.
Yeah, I think it's what people want. They're okay with this. Like, I mean, and all live service games are exploitative. So if you're gonna play one, you really have to pick your poison. And
You gotta pick the
if
most
it's-
addictive one, whichever that is.
Yeah, with
Well,
Call
I think
of
it's gonna
Duty-
be you're gonna pick Call of Duty because I feel like you're gonna. I mean, you're gonna be spending your money on something that other people are spending their money on, so it kind of feels worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Mhm.
putting money towards something that everyone else is putting money towards, so it's got staying power, and I'm not just gonna be wasting it. It's gonna be towards something I can actually use. Is maybe the mindset that I could see people having.
Well, you gotta remember, it's mostly kids. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think a good large chunk, it might be, I'm not saying it's a majority, in which case you would be right, it would be like mostly kids if it's like 51%, but I would wager the amount of really young people versus older to middle aged are gotta
There's
be
a
like
lot of
very
people-
decent.
There's a lot of people coming out of their 9 to 5s and getting on Call of Duty every day. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
the
it's just
game.
kids.
Yeah, I think mostly kids are playing like Fortnite, for example. There's older people that play Fortnite, right? Panko plays Fortnite, but I think most people playing Fortnite are kids. For Call of Duty, I feel like it's more, you know, it's the grown
It's
man's
definitely a
Fortnite.
mixed bag. Kind of, yeah. Warzone, especially.
They should be getting on the finals, you know? If I had to play any battle royale for the rest of my life, it would be the finals. So take that with what you will. All right, well, I guess that's enough Call of Duty. Let's see what
Yeah.
else we got. Just keep on
Polo's
scrolling.
asking what happened with IRGP. Do you want to talk about that? Said, what
too
happened to
much.
IRGP? If this game was an MMO series, I'm not particularly in the know, but I assume it had to do with production costs.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, pretty
production
much.
costs of just the time. It's a lot of time and effort. Just not really worth it on the long run.
Unfortunately, we really liked making the series, but it just took us like a monumental amount of time and effort, and we weren't really. It didn't feel like people really enjoyed it in the way that we wanted. Yeah, we just weren't seeing people enjoying the stuff we were putting out. There was some times where we would spend like I think like 3 months on a project for it to get like 5,000 views. It was just sad.
Yeah, they were very. It's like pulling a slot machine. If Real Gamers Played was, because people want to see a combination of a bunch of different things. They want to see content about a new popular game with a lot of buzz around it, and they want it packaged in a way that's like. So one problem that we had is that If Real Gamers Play was always difficult to market. We should get some epic ass. I guess we get some Just Cause walking.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Please.
Just Cause walking. There we go.
Hello.
Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. They started me off back at the beginning. Why? Okay, so
Oh,
we need to
no.
go around to like
Where
5
were we?
hours.
We're like at least 5.
Okay. Anyways, oh yeah, make sure this thing's max quality.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. All right. This is not a battle royale. It's not a battle royale. Oh, I'm sorry, Nut. It's a battle royale. What was I gonna say? It's decently structured. It's definitely differently structured, but battle royale. Oh, right. So, how do you market If Real Gamers Played? There's a lot of people that don't know what an MMO is. One sec.
Well, yeah, I mean, what you're saying, Sean, is kind of like
Alright, I'm back.
one of the things that we were running into. Welcome back. But Sean was just saying how I don't get how some of the videos get 10,000 and the Skyrim one has over 1 million. And that was kind of the issue. Is like, it really was a slot machine of like, you know, we feel like we're working on something that we put just as much effort into, or even more than the Skyrim video, but it was like just not doing as well as the Skyrim video. So it was like, how do we get that kind of, you know, success? How do we get people to want to watch these videos? And we just weren't really able to figure that out, what the thing we were missing was.
Yeah. Not able to. The main thing I think the problem with If Real Gamers Played is that the issue was that people didn't want to click on them, really, and they didn't want to click on them because the presentation wasn't all that convincing. But that is a combination of a bunch of different things. Like I said, how popular the game is, and so on and so forth. Also, another thing as well is like the drawn thumbnails cost money as well to do. You know, so if you're getting thumbnails drawn for a video that doesn't perform well, not only did you spend months to create something, but you're like in the negative. You were already in the negative because of the time you spent, but then you actually put it out, and you know you spend money on a thumbnail that's drawn by an artist. You going back and forth with the artist, but that segues into the presentation and things like that, which is most people these days on YouTube don't really know what an MMO is like. They don't really know what the MMO experience is like, and not in like hard, and not really in like the old school hardcore MMO format, which is what If Real Gamers Played is based off of. Most people have these sort of like MMO light experiences with things like Elder Scrolls Online or Destiny 2 or Final Fantasy 14. You know, these are very much like MMOs, borderline not MMOs in some cases, and the game and the world and the ideas that we're expressing are things that people don't really understand like what they mean. If we say like, oh, this game, but if it was an MMO, like they think, okay, like what does that mean? Or this game,
It could
if
mean
it
a
were-
bunch of different things to, depending on who you are, really. Because you could be a mobile, you could even play like mobile MMOs. Like, I don't know if Raid Shadow Legends counts, but like, I think certain people would consider that an MMO. And it's just like, well, we weren't really, our stuff was more targeted at the games that we were playing then, which was like Black Desert. We played a lot of Black Desert, so there's just so many references to just grinding and, you know, the pains of people flagging up and whining about certain things like PvPers attacking them, bothering them. Yeah, it was just something that we could relate a lot to, but I think it was it's very niche for sure.
Even Black Desert is a little too modern for the influences that we were going for, because Black Desert, there wasn't really a lot of PvP in that game because PvP could break your gear, which nobody wanted to risk. If you're the aggressor and you die, you can get a
I think a
debuff.
lot of it was like Arcade, more so Arcade, because Arcade had a lot more freedom, I guess.
Yes.
And
Oh, it was for me. It was
we're-
Arcade. Arcade's peak MMO.
Yeah.
Peak MMO. And like MMO culture, of course, like understanding things from World of Warcraft and culture and stuff like that that contribute to other MMOs. But for me, that was like the biggest influence. Just nobody knows what the fuck those things are. And if you're gonna, go to a game like Watch Dogs or or Devil May Cry or Sifu or whatever, like what does entirely online really mean? And in the events where we do reach the audience, and then we get a video that does all right, like say for example, if Real Gamers played Sifu, right? Or entirely online Sifu, whatever it was titled. That video didn't do terribly, but the thing is like the audience for Sifu was so small that even if you do hit that audience and capture fans of the game Sifu, that's pretty much like where it dies, right? So you need
Right.
to. You're not able to go and just do what you're passionate about, right? Like let's say you're just in the event of Skyrim, it worked because Skyrim was an eternal game, and there's people infinitely modding it. MXR Mods was always dropping videos like weekly on Skyrim. Plenty of people were just looking to play Skyrim over and over and over again, so you can kind of get into that zeitgeist of people in that gaming space, and that's what we did. And also the idea of Skyrim being online. Now that's something, because look at the Skyrim or the Skyrim Together project. There's a lot of people that really fucked with the idea of playing Skyrim online. So not only is there
I even
audience
see
of people-
comments to this day talking about how, Skyrim Online, that's like an actual thing now. There's
Yeah.
so many people that have like wanted an online Skyrim for so long. So we were kind of giving people what they wanted with that. Honestly, we should have just made 100 Skyrim videos.
100 Skyrim vids. Man, the creation kit was
Would have been a lot
ruthless.
easier.
The creation kit was
Yeah.
ruthless to work in. Skyrim 2, we did develop that. Skyrim 2 was in development for a while, but every time you
just a
start
pain.
up, you just think like, do I do this? Is there something easier? Like, do I really want to? Because really, what Skyrim was a feature. It's like a short film, basically. Doing
Yeah,
it
pretty
like that,
much.
planning it out. A lot of people think that the videos were improv. We did improv a good amount of stuff, especially like battle dialogue. All of that stuff isn't written out to a T, but for the most part, you write, script the whole entire video. You got to get the timing down. You go back and forth with different volunteer voice actors. Like it's a whole ordeal. And
That's another thing too, is we were getting volunteers, so a lot of it was like we have to work with them and it's whatever time works for everybody else. We weren't paying anybody to make the videos, so.
Yeah, and
was
like
a
Fat
lot.
said, we could have just done Skyrim over and over and over, but I wasn't too the reason. Okay, let's talk about why we got to Skyrim. We got to Skyrim because we came from If Real Gamers Played Anthem. If Real Gamers Played Anthem is wildly different from Skyrim entirely online, but they're the same style of video. So that just goes to show you, like, we're never really the ones to get comfortable doing the same thing over and over. So we decided, hey, look, we do Anthem. That's cool. Let's go again. And then we make Sea of Thieves. And then we're like, okay, cool. Let's go again. And then we make Rainbow Six Siege, and that's a little bit different. And then we had the crazy idea, like, let's do this. Let's break it out into a machinima. We do Skyrim. Okay, let's do it in fucking Fallout. And then we go to Fallout, and then we do it there. Like, we've always been moving, even since the beginning of If Real Gamers Played. It was always like a variety thing. We do Assassin's Creed
The thing
as well.
about Skyrim, though, it was kind of crazy because that was our first video where it was like not in a trailer. When we go back, you look at Anthem, that's a trailer. Sea of Thieves was a trailer.
This is beautiful. Look at us right here in the flower fields.
Oh, it's gorgeous. But that was something that was important to us. Like, we wanted a lot more creative control, and that's why we actually even switched to Skyrim in the first place, was because we felt so limited in terms of what we could do with the trailers. So we were just like, we want to do something different, and that's why we never really went back to trailers for a long time after that.
Trailers are very limiting, and the comedy in the trailers was fun to us as it was our first time doing it. The idea of, like, oh, this guy has an ear rape microphone, this guy's microphone is liquid bacon, so on and so forth. Those were things that were genuinely funny to us at the time, but after we do them once, we don't really find the same comedy in them. And that's not to say that there's not ear rape, like, you can't pinpoint ear rape in like multiple different videos, but it's like not the forefront, and it's definitely not like the one of the major jokes that we're trying to convey in them. But for trailers, you're just so limited in what you can do. You can't build narratives like you can do in Skyrim. You can't build up factions and conflict like we did in Fallout with trailers.
Yeah, real Game of Thrones shit that we really want to do. It's just not possible in a trailer.
Yeah, it's not possible in a trailer. So while we could have just gone out and just did every trailer, that would have just been not fulfilling for us, because it's not something we would have wanted to do. And for us, our comedy is like, we're always looking to improve, push things forward, add narratives. And if we're stagnating, then the videos are just going to be bad, because there's not going to be any passion behind them, because we can't progress. So that's why we didn't really do that. We didn't just jump on every trailer. It needed to be a trailer that we really felt like we could do something with. And those just never really came out. We killed those styles of trailers with the Rainbow Six video, with the Anthem video. We made the Anthem video, everybody saw it, and everybody decided to never do that shit again. So yeah.
Yeah,
Same
I
thing
don't
with
know
Sea
if
of
we
Thieves.
actually.
I think they had
It's a
quote unquote
conspiracy,
gamers playing
but
that as well.
No, that was the case. That's why we went over to that one too.
We knocked down so many
We
targets
killed
in
them.
like a
We
year
killed
and a half.
trailers.
They were doing that, and we were like, no, you can't do this.
Nah.
You can't do this. Right?
Done.
And then we came through, and then we're the reasons those stopped, basically.
I remember back when we did the Sea of Thieves one, I was on the Reddit for the Sea of Thieves Reddit, and I think I had posted the trailer there that we had made, and like one of the people
The
who made
devs.
Sea of Thieves, the devs saw it and commented on my thing, and they were like, yeah, the whole office saw your Sea of Thieves video. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah, and I was like,
Um,
oh my god, man. Yeah, that
but
was.
I imagine that must have happened with like Anthem too. They probably saw that thing.
Oh yeah, because Sea of Thieves wasn't the biggest. It wasn't even the biggest Afro gamers play. Like it did good, but Anthem was massive. Rainbow Six was massive, though that trailer came out way after Rainbow Six was already out. But like, still, like those were big things. And if they passed it around the Sea of Thieves studio, then they probably passed it around the studio for any other one that did pretty big. So yeah, all of that to say, Ifro Gamers played as a series from really the beginning. That was based on variety, switching different games, switching different styles, and then adding stories and narratives in later. And our magnum opus, which perhaps one day will be completed, who knows, with Witcher 4. We had over an hour-long, damn near feature film in production. And that was like the one. It was lots of time,
You're
lots
really
of months.
working way too hard on that thing. That was
Yeah,
ridiculous.
a lot of work on it. And as it was coming together, I'll just be honest. There were a lot of good things about it. There's a lot of good things about it. But with a movie that long, there were some things that I put off that I figured would work themselves out, and they didn't quite work themselves out. And I didn't want to fall into finishing the video was enough, but I didn't want to fall into a loop of perpetually reworking something. If you've ever worked on something long enough, you'll feel yourself get better as you're working on it, and you will then be able to recognize things that are bad that you can go fix. So I'll give you an example. Ifro Gamers Played was always from either a trailer perspective with camera work already done, or it was done from the third person. So like your boy Slay in Skyrim walking around. It's just like the camera's aiming at his back wherever he's walking. So there's not really much in terms of cinematography. It's very gamified. So moving over to and that's true in like Fallout, for example. We have some shots, but the shots are always very high FOV, and they were wide for the most part. And that worked. It was functional, but it's not stylish. It's not cinema. So coming over to The Witcher, I was continuing with that style. And then around like 20 to 30% of the way through, I started to actually understand framing more, and my FOV and my lighting and my so on and so forth. And so it got to a point where I was like, damn, like these scenes that I'm making, they sound good, and they're just like, they look good, they're badass. And then I would go back and then I would look at it like, oh man, I gotta rework the opening. Like I can't have the opening be the weakest part because I'm better now. And then you go rework that. And then you work on some more stuff, and then you get better, and then you look back and you see the stuff that you just did, and you're like, I can make that better, you know? So yeah, it was inevitable that if you're going to try to make an hour-long piece of content that's the best you can do, you're going to get better in pretty much like every single aspect of making that movie. But with us always wanting to evolve and improve, that meant that the whole video had to be to a standard that was perpetually increasing. So it was difficult to satisfy ourselves. So
Perfectionism is the death of Ifro gamers. Our own perfectionism.
Our own perfectionism. Well, Ifro Gamers Play would have been the death of Ifro Gamers Play, because if that hour-long Witcher came out, that shit would have done like 40,000 views, and then we would have been like, all right, well, that was
Never again.
That was like 9 months of work. So maybe it's best that it never did come out, because then we don't have to deal with the fact of that shit sucked, didn't do the performance. But no, the video was a banger. The video was fire. The video was fire. There might have been like 1 or 2 scenes in there that weren't the best, but out of like 15 bangers after bangers, that shit was fire. I mean, I still have it on my hard drive. I have the video, a lot of voice files on my hard drive. But, oh yeah, and another thing was, the Ifro Gamers Played movie was it was a mystery. It was a what was it? It was a it was like a comedic mystery
Like a murder
thriller.
mystery. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was weird.
Comedic mystery thriller, and the narrative was I think the narrative was pretty good.
We
but
spent so long thinking that shit up. It was ridiculous. I remember having like meetings where we like gathered a bunch of people together and we are like, man, what are we gonna do with this thing? And we just came up with like the wackiest ideas possible.
The Witcher Afro Gamers Played 2 came out, it would have hit 10 million easy. Well, that actually would have been episode
3.
3. Yeah, that would have been episode
Right?
3. Yeah, that would have been episode
Technically.
3.
One
And-
is like non-existent.
One is
no
non-existent.
talks about one.
People didn't.
See, that's
people
the
didn't
thing we're
watch
talking
it.
about,
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
Like,
That's what we're talking about. Even with The
It's
Witcher,
just a
like
slot
some
machine.
some people might say, "Oh, well, you guys just became washed." Like after Skyrim, this shit wasn't good. No, because we still had bangers like Kingdom Hearts, and we still had bangers like The Witcher. But the first Witcher didn't do good. If we didn't make the second Witcher, then the second Witcher wouldn't have done good because it wouldn't have existed, right? But like
I'm
the
honestly
difference.
surprised we even made the second Witcher after the first one just didn't do well.
Well, this is why. This is why, and it's because we pretty much knew, like we always had an idea of why it wasn't doing well, and part of that was people want the long form ones. People want the ones that feel like Fallout and they feel like Skyrim. And the first Witcher was very short. The first Witcher was very, very, very short. The reason why we did a 2 is just because I really like the Witcher is very. It has its shortcomings, but it's by far like the best machinima engine that I've encountered in order to build scenes in. So
Way better
if
than Skyrim, I'm sure.
it's way better than Skyrim. Way better than Skyrim. So if The Witcher would have had, like, if it would have blown up, and that's why we did it, because I was like, bro, like, if I can just make Witcher movies for the rest of my life, like, I'll be fucking good. Like, this shit is tight. I'm chilling over here. But we made the first one short, and there's always been short episodes, right? So say, for example, Fallout episode 1 is long, and then we make episode 2. Episode 2 is short, and it doesn't do well. We do The Witcher episode 1, it's short, and then we make The Witcher episode 2, and it's longer, and it does well. So we're like, people want these longer movie ones, but those are the ones that we want to get away from. We want to be able to upload more videos so that we can get out there, so that the channel is not dead for 2.5 months, and then we upload one thing that may or may not do well, and then we peace out, you know? Like, we wanted to be able to do more than that. And it's not to say that none of the short videos have banged, right? Because Kingdom Hearts episode 1 is a short video, and of course, as we all know, that shit banged. So yeah, Afro Gamers Play was really just like a slot machine all the way through, and it's one that you get tired of pulling, especially when you can get comparable views doing like a gameplay or something. You upload it Afro Gamers Played, that takes a month and a half, 2 months to make, and then you upload 2 gameplays, and then those 2 gameplays like
We upload one Snake Girls, and it's over.
Yeah, it's over. The funniest, the one of the, if you go back and you look at like the first Snake Girls as well, there's an Ifro, I think it's I forget what it is, but there's an Ifro Gamers Played that comes either right before or after the first Snake Girls episode, and it was like the most. It wasn't a bad video. It was funny as shit because we were vibing and just having a good time, but it just completely dominated the Ifro Gamers Played.
It got eclipsed.
Completely
Absolutely
overridden.
eclipsed.
So yeah, we're like, all right, man, what the hell are we doing here? This is not worth it. Even if, yeah, it just wasn't worth it. It's way too inconsistent. If we could get Ifro Gamer, and we weren't asking for like, oh, we need 1 more billion views on every single Ifro Gamers Play in order to keep this shit going. Just something in order to be able to consistently recoup your losses, you know, and have some money to be able to put toward the next drawn thumbnail. And you know, upgrade, do whatever you're looking to do with. Yeah, like that would be like 80, 100,000 or something like that. But they were just.
I mean, there's a lot we really wanted to do with it, but where we're at, it's just not something that's possible, I guess, right now. But I don't know. I hope eventually, someday, I'm just praying that someday I'll be able to make more, we'll be able to make more creative stuff like that again, because it was fun. It's fun coming up with all the narratives and like coming up with this wacky shit. It's just like the efficiency of you and me doing it by ourselves like that was just not feasible.
It seems the
But I
one
like
that
the creative projects like that.
Sean Cruz says it seems the ones that did great were the ones that were relevant, trendy games: Skyrim, Fallout, Kingdom Hearts. Well, the thing is that Fallout wasn't really like Bethesda games always have a good amount of people playing them, yeah. But the thing is, like we were explaining, say for example, The
Even
Witcher
that
3
was hit or miss though. There was
was hit or miss.
there
Yeah.
was some things that we came out with like Cyberpunk. I think we came out with the first Cyberpunk pretty shortly. Like there was a lot of talk around like when did we come out with that one? Was
It was a
it
while
like near
ago.
the
It was a while
release of
ago.
Cyberpunk?
Yeah, it was probably like a month after Cyberpunk.
Yeah, and the first Cyberpunk didn't really do all that well.
And for
The only reason we were able to do well with Cyberpunk was after Edge Runners came out. And
yeah,
we came
so,
out with the second video.
and for some people that might say like, oh, a month is too long to upload something after something releases, Kingdom Hearts came out over a month after Kingdom Hearts 3 had came out.
It was like almost a year at that point.
What? I don't think it was a year. It wasn't a year. It wasn't a year.
It was like 4 months at least or something. I
It
thought
was
it was
pretty-
like between.
I played Kingdom Hearts 3 around release. So Kingdom Hearts, the first episode came out like a little over a month after it came out. I'm pretty sure I played it on release on Xbox, I think. Yeah, so like a month time frame is perfectly fine, like for a video to be able to do well. But yeah, like you were, so with something like Cyberpunk, we released a Cyberpunk video and like, yeah, like biggest game of the year for the most part, you know, but people aren't really there for it. They're not fucking with it. And it was a shorter video, but it was still like quality. Like it was a dope ass race scene. It was a short video, like battle, whatever, setting things up for the future with like Jackie and whatnot. And yeah, like it was solid, but people weren't really there for it because it was a shorter video. Maybe if we would have made the Cyberpunk video an hour long, maybe if we would have made the Cyberpunk video an hour long, then like okay, like maybe it would
Maybe
have
that would have
banged.
worked.
But that would have taken so long. Do you really want to spend? With Afro Gamers Played, the question is: do you want to spend 2 months of your life to pull a slot machine? Right, and the slot machine isn't even going to give you $1 million. The slot machine is going to give you like 1,000, maybe. Like that's just, it's not a good trade.
We came out with the Elden Ring one, I think, pretty shortly after Elden Ring released. That also didn't do well, but it was a short video. It was 8 minutes. So, I mean, that could have, there's so many things that go into it, so many factors that, could have been what killed it, but you never really know.
That's because Cyberpunk fucking
Even
sucked
after
on
the
launch.
fact.
You know what else sucked on launch? Anthem.
But people, that doesn't, like, whether it sucks or not on launch doesn't matter because people are still going to be talking about it. People are going to be shitting on it. People were shitting on it on launch. So many people were saying how, like, Cyberpunk's terrible. It didn't live up to my expectations. And CD Projekt Red lied to us. There's a lot of people hating on Cyberpunk. I think it was, like, something... People were, like, rage baiting Cyberpunk videos around that time, too. Like,
Yeah.
there was a lot of talk around it. So we were surprised when the first one didn't do well.
Yeah, not a lot of interest in it. And then yeah, like Fat said, we come back, we spin the block, and we pretty much do the exact same thing like 3.5 years later when Cyberpunk Edge Runners comes out. and we put Rebecca in the thumbnail, and then all of a sudden this video performs like 5 times better than the last Cyberpunk video with even less effort, by the way. Like, there was still some effort that went into it, but I spun around and made that video in like a week, really. And yeah, does way better just because it's like, you know, it was just more clickable, anime girl on the thumbnail or whatever the hell, trendy, you know, because David Martinez was in the video. So like, yeah, you can try to chase trends, and we have like no shortage of examples where Ifro Gamers Played were trend chasing versus not trend chasing, and you know, it's really a flip either way. I feel like Cyberpunk was way more deflating due to the hype and dev time, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of things.
That's part of it for sure. It was like the marketing around it. A lot of people got tricked by the marketing, and I don't think that's necessarily anyone's fault for believing them. You know, it's basically they were saying one thing, and then it, you know, didn't come out the way that a lot of people expected.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just another thing, right? Like, imagine you see a trailer for a game comes out 2 weeks before it's going to release, and it's like a 30-minute long video. Let's say you're going to make a 30-minute long Ifro Gamers Played. That means you got to finish up that thing before the game comes out, because if the game comes out and it's good, then your video could go even bigger. If the game comes out and it's bad, theoretically, like if that affects it, then that's just another variable that you have to put on top of the mountain of variables for Ifro Gamers Played. If the primary variable was, is the video your style of comedy with effort put into it, you know, is the video subjectively good to like you and your audience, then, you know, if those are the main variables, then yeah, we'd be fucking shooting out Ifro Gamers Played. But there's a lot of external variables that don't have to do so much with like the quality of your work exactly, within reason. Like, I have a somewhat pessimistic outlook on the Witcher, the long one, but really I do feel like if we would have uploaded the movie Witcher, the episode 3, that it would have done well. But I just don't think it wouldn't have done well enough in order to, you know, put off the work that was put into it. With things like advertising and sponsorships, like, yeah, but you're not going to get sponsorships with Ifro Gamers Play Performance because it's so wonky and inconsistent. So yeah. Just way too difficult, really. It's just way too much time to put into it.
Yeah,
that's
unfortunately.
That's why you don't see other Ifro Gamers Played, right? Like, if Ifro Gamers Played was an easy thing to do and just come through and you have people screaming in your mics and you make millions of views on YouTube, then everybody would do it. If there's something that you can do, if there's something easy to do that gets consistent results, it's always going to spawn copycats. It doesn't matter if it's music, it doesn't matter if it's a type of game, a type of video style, type of commentary, right? Like, it doesn't matter what it is. But Ifro Gamers Played is not easy, and it does not spawn consistent results. And that is why there's nobody else does it. Like, I know that there are some videos out there with gamer mics, like TikTok videos, or, you know, like when AI voices came out.
It's very machinima coded. Like, our videos have always been compared to machinimas, and machinimas are a very old thing. Like, I don't think people don't really make machinimas like they used to. You know,
nobody makes machinimas.
I don't know if RB and the Chief is still going. I don't think so, but like, yeah, there's just so many. I mean, people stop making them for a reason. YouTube doesn't really have a platform to support that kind of content that takes a while to come out.
Yeah, I mean, they do.
People want more regular stuff.
People do want regular stuff, but I don't want to pretend like there's not creators out there that aren't going dark for like a long ass time and then uploading bangers like Pyrocynical. It's
possible. It is possible, but like, you have to be a special kind of person, and you need to come out with like something that really captures a lot of people.
Yeah.
Or else it's not gonna work.
It can't be something super niche like a game that may or may not be popping with a video centered around old school MMO culture that most gamers these days are not really hip to. It's just, it's too.
I already say
it's just
that,
too-
but with the Pyrocynical example, he plays some like weird ass, like random indie horrors that nobody's ever heard of, and then he makes I don't know how long, like 2 hour long video on it, or 8 hours. How long is?
Yeah, but
I don't
he's
know,
not.
He kept like
he's not.
upping that shit.
He's not gaining subscribers from a standstill with that. He's already basically getting passive income from being a YouTube channel that was chasing trends with things like drama and commentary topics. And then once he amassed almost his 1,000,000 subscribers, then he pivoted to whatever the fuck he wants, because that's what you can do.
Right. That's when you can go dark and come out with your If Real Gamers or whatever, you know, your version of If Real Gamers. When you get to that point and you've got that many subs.
This city is dead.
This is depressing.
Fuck yeah.
Man, what is...
If I were to try and evolve entirely online format, I'd probably just put something like, if this game had proximity chat. I mean, yeah, you know, like that's certainly an option. If such and such had proximity chat, like sure. But yeah, it's just interesting. It's just interesting. Want to do it for, you know, the games that you have a passion for, but a lot of those times those games might not be popping, and a lot of effort behind it. So ultimately, just don't want to pull that slot forever, especially when you can, you know, just vibe out and do whatever the hell, move on. I mean, we were like, man, all right, let's just see. And after uploading like 2 F-Real Gamers Played that didn't do all that well, we were just like, shit, you could probably get views way easier, you know, and then upload a Persona, and we were like, okay, yeah, that was way easier. I didn't have to spend 2 months of work in order to upload that Persona video tight, you know, and then just move on.
Yeah, I mean, but I will always, I guess, appreciate what those videos did for us. I'm glad that we did them. And like, it was such a shot in the dark when we first made it, you know. I didn't expect, I mean, I thought it was going to do well, but I didn't expect that it would become the main thing of our channel for the longest time, you know. Like, if you go back to Anthem, you know, we were just coming out with For Honor videos at that point. We were a For Honor channel for the longest time. And then, you know, just we came up with the idea of Anthem just one day out of the blue, and you know, I'm happy that we were able to get a you know, we broke away from what we were doing, that grind that we were on, and I think we learned a lot from it. And I mean, the biggest thing is like the community that has like sprung up around us from If Real Gamers. It's like, it's so like surreal in a way, because like, you know, now I have friends that I've like known for almost 5 years now from like these goofy little videos that we made. It's kind of like I said, it's just surreal. It's crazy that like things turned out the way that they did, but it's so cool. I hope someday that we can go back and do more of that stuff.
I don't. If Real Gamers Played, it taught me that I do like storytelling. Well, everybody likes storytelling, but I do like crafting stories, because it's not really anything that I've done before. I've never been somebody to really write and things like that. So for If Real Gamers Played, you know, doing that through a more comedic lens and doing it for videos was something that it got me to explore that. And now I want to continue doing that, but through mediums that are just going to be more fruitful, like say for example making a video game that we're working on, multiple video games with that are story and narrative focused, working on the stories for those, and like whatever other projects. Like, damn, what the fuck,
What is going on?
bro? You didn't see that?
No, I've been looking at the chat.
Get another monitor, fat. Holy shit, get two monitors, please.
I will have to. Oh my god, there's a marriage dispute.
All he understands is
Why did he choose to go right into it? Break it up, you two. This guy's like the hall monitor. He just broke that shit up.
That was fucked up.
Yo, I could go for Luigi Pizza right now.
I don't trust Luigi
That looks
pizza.
really good.
That's just too bait. Like the pizza look alright, but the text just looked
I'm
too
gonna be
basic.
real, it
White
does-
strip.
It does kind of look like it was made of plastic.
I'm talking about the
That
text.
pizza right
I don't like their graphic design. I'm not a fan of that white strip.
It is pretty lazy.
But yeah, Info Gamers Play taught me that I do like storytelling. I like crafting character-driven dramas, and so yeah, that's what I've been doing now with Talon and other video games, perhaps that will one day see the light of day, and other mediums as well. So if the time comes where we have the financial freedom to be able to work on a project that is storytelling, it doesn't matter really what it is, whether it's a comedy or a serious drama, thriller, whatever the case may be, I would want to get everybody together and put our efforts onto something that's not if Real Gamers Played. It could be literally anything else. It could be a video game. It could be a goddamn comic or manga. It could be fucking anything. Just not if Real Gamers Played.
Yeah, I guess what I meant when I was saying that is like, I don't necessarily want if real gamers. I don't want to go back to what we were doing there, but I do want to have more creative outlet for videos than just gameplays. I like the gameplays. I like putting, you know, the stuff that we do, but I think that I want more. I want to do more. I always want to do more, and I feel very restricted in some ways because, like, you have to do, you know, especially with like what I have time for now, having like full-time Amazon job. It's not like it used to be. It's a lot harder to keep up with projects and stuff.
Yeah. So we doing. Not doing that shit again. Any updates on Talon? Yeah, I mean, I can give you a singular image, because I'm planning on doing a website refresh soon. We made a lot of updates that just haven't really shared much of any, but these are screenshots that are gonna come to light soon. Anyways, I'm gonna use these to up on the website. So I got a bunch of images. I just don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overdo it and show too many now. So yeah, I'll show some images off. My case just smacked my keyboard and just did a bunch of bullshit that I did not want to do. Let's turn that off. Okay, yeah, cool. All right, yeah.
Damn, you're gonna show them all this?
Yeah, I'm gonna just show them one.
You said a single one.
Yeah, I just show them a singular image. Yeah, I don't have the. I'm not gonna do it here on stream. I'm gonna place it in Discord because I don't have my streams. Actually, no, I'm trolling. I'm good. I'll pull it up. Just upload it and open it in my browser. All right, you get one image. This image is going onto the website anyway, so it's not too much of a crazy fucking leak. But here you go. This here is a screenshot of the distance, the cityscape that we've got right now. Yeah, just a little something for you to see. We got way more than this. We've got environments for you to walk through and some combats, enemies and things like that. We got gameplay. It's not just this. I'm just giving you this because it's just a screenshot of like the distance. And like I said, this will be on the website somewhere soon, along with some other images. So yeah, we've got Talon modeled. The model looks great. The rest of the environment looks great. We have music for the game already. We have a composer who's working on it, who's been putting music into it. I need to work on a combat design document right now. We're giving Talon's moveset a bit of a refresh. So I need to get in there and I need to write it in such a way that is intelligible to the designers on the project, the programmers, so that they can make it how we need it. And in the meantime, I'm also working with some other people, such as Fat Dippa, and we're developing a completely different game from Talon that I would like for Midnight Asylum to develop, or whatever. As we branch out, I'm sure we'd have different teams in Midnight Asylum, but I would love for Midnight Asylum to develop this. It's of course a turn-based action game, and that shit's a long ways out. But yeah, that's the that's the idea.
That'll be way after Talon.
Way after Talon. Right now, we're super early stages. There's so much that needs to be
basically just spitballing a lot of stuff. But yeah. I'm really liking what we got going with that already. I'm so excited to actually do something with it.
I would love to stream those, but we can't because people can just steal our shit. So we can't stream those sessions. But yeah. we have had a few amount of sessions already where we sit down and we cook up and we talk about what this should be, what kind of system, what kind of world, so on and so forth. So it's really cool. But yeah, we can't stream that or talk about it because we cooking up some fire and not trying to get our shit stolen.
We gotta keep our secret formula under wraps.
Yeah, we'd be in Krusty Tower. Another game go? Yeah, but that's what we've been up to. The Ifro gamers played. The Ifro gamers, the real gamers are making a game. The real gamers are making a game. So yeah, that shit would be nice. That shit would be nice. And yeah, this looking good. It's looking good. There'll probably be even more updates coming soon. I'm supposed to be posting updates, and I'm going to be getting to them very soon, like Talon updates on social media and things like that. But there's just so much to do. There's so much to do building the game. So yeah, I've been a little bit busy. But anyways, that's what we've been up to. Why Ifro gamers played is kill, and yeah, that's it. That's everything.
I think we've said all that we can really about it.
That is why Ifro gamers played is kill. Sorry. Yeah. Let's.
We got
scroll.
Any other funny videos? Anyone? Yeah. Give us some shit to look at, guys. Whatever funny, retarded, like really whatever you can come up with.
Resident Evil Requiem developers can't tell if the game is scary or not. Game director Koshi Nakanashi said, "We've made so many of these that we can't tell until somebody else plays it."
Okay. That's they sound lost.
I can sympathize. I can sympathize with that. I mean, I kind of get it. I think because you don't get spooked anymore.
Desensitized, but like there's ways to know, like, I guess generally I don't know if Resident Evil has really been scary for a long time. But I mean, I guess that's all like subjective.
No, I think it has been for me, like, and I have to preface this and have a grain of salt here and say that my experiences playing Resident Evil games like are very different between them. So for example, when I played Resident Evil, I think the most recent one was 4 with Leon and Ashley.
Yeah, 4 remake.
When I played that, I had like a bunch of people in stream and in voice watching me play live, and I was talking to them and things like that. So I honestly don't have a feeling of playing that in isolation, but I don't think that I would have really been too scared of that game in isolation, just because it's built more like an action game. But Village really spooked me, and I played that afterwards. And I think that there's
I thought you played
multiple
Village
reasons.
before. You played that after?
No, I played after. Yeah, I played Village afterwards. Here, you know what? Let me pull it up. I should be able to just see exactly. I'll look at the date for an achievement. Anyways, what I was saying is Village really spooked me, and I think the reason why Village was scary to me is because it had one. I think it was more isolating. You don't have Ashley, of course, and that first-person camera, man. I don't think it's a coincidence that like Soma is up there on my number 1, and also Village is up there as well for me, and they're both first-person games. I think there's something about the horror being directly in front of you versus there being a character in between you and the horror on the other side. I think there's something about like your FOV being in there, your mouse being your eyes, and like things just being on you that makes things more intense for me.
It's a lot more immersive, that's for sure, because you're in the character's point of view. You're experiencing it. You kind of get, if you get in the flow of the game, I think there's a certain part of you that could like get lost and like believe like you're in this moment with this character. You are this character. So I could understand the first person like doing a lot for you.
October 25th of 2023. So I think that's definitely after 4. Uh,
2023.
Yes, Resident Evil 4 came out March of 2023.
Okay.
So I played Village after 4, and yeah, for me, that shit was more scary for multiple different reasons, but I think the first person cam is definitely one of them. And we got a third person game here. I'm excited to try Requiem. I think it looks cool.
Is Requiem third person?
Yeah, Requiem is third person. But I think that it looks cool. So, you know, I'll give it a shot and I'll play it. And that is certainly an interesting conundrum to be in. You know, you're not quite scared, or you don't quite know. I get what Invisible's saying is, well, I mean, you know where all the scary parts are, but Resident Evil games always have, I mean, to an extent, you already know where the scary parts are in like a Resident Evil when you play it. You know, I feel like you kind of get the idea of when some shit's about to go down, or whatever. And with Resident Evil, the scary isn't always in the same place. Like there's chasers, and you never quite know really where the chaser is. Like you lose sight of them. You know, like you don't know where Mr. X is. So there's just always like that element to it that you should be able to like gauge, because Resident Evil isn't just scripted jump scares.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 had the lickers as well. They'd be like crawling on the walls and stuff. That's why I think a lot of the, like, at least the older ones for me were a little more intense, especially with the tank controls.
There we go.
Rip.
Alright, we're good.
But man, those, like, Resident Evil 1 was like one of the scariest for me at the time when I played it. Which I think I played it for the Wii or something. But like that thing, it like takes away all your control of like your character and makes you feel so weak. And like the limited camera angles is such an interesting thing that just like is not something that they can ever do ever again. Because it's not gonna sell as well.
What's not gonna sell as well? Say that one more time.
like something like the older Resident Evils where they had the tank controls.
Oh,
and
right,
the,
right,
like,
right, right. Yeah.
The camera
yeah, yeah.
angles that were like very, you could hide a zombie in a certain part of a room because like people can't see the angle because it's static. It's one area of the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you're
I feel
a
like
dev,
that always like terrified me because it takes. I like having control over my person, and I feel like a lot safer when I have that. And then something like the tank controls really takes that away.
But Invisible says if you're a dev, you know the behaviors, and just in general, it being something you made takes a lot from the extraction of playing it, playing the game out of it. I get that, but I'm saying you have to have your finger on the pulse. It could just be a joking statement. Obviously, the devs think they know what is scary because they're making a Resident Evil game. They know anticipation creates creatures that provoke horror within the player, and you keep it pushing from there. Like they know what's scary. They might not feel that fear within them, but they know how to make horror. And yeah, the statement is just a bit of a joke. They're not being serious with it, but they feel accomplished when somebody else plays it and they go, oh shit, that shit spooked them. Thank God. Like, oh okay, yeah, tight. It's just kind of confirming them. So GameStop in Colorado still has this
cool.
Halo 3 mural up. I think that there's actually something like that nearby me as well. There's in the windows, it's not the full-on mural, but I think that there's like an old ass Halo thing up there in the window, and they've not taken it down. That GameStop's been up there longer than I've been alive. Yeah, that thing's been up there for a long time. And the GameStop said we'll take it down when something better comes out.
That's valid.
That's a truth nuke. That's a truth nuke. Halo Reach, in my opinion, was not better than Halo 3, and I am tired of pretending that it was. People, to me, that go like, oh my god, bro, Halo Reach, instantly out themselves with me. They instantly out themselves. I'm like, I know what you are, motherfucker, I know you.
I will say, I think, as much as I think Reach is a downgrade, it was okay compared to the shit that we're getting now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would, yeah. Reach, still great game, but Halo
it wasn't
3?
3, but it was still great.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of old stuff though, did you? I mean, this kind of reminded me of the vending machine in Pittsburgh that's got like the Phantom Menace.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like the episode 1 of Star Wars. They've got a vending machine still hanging around there. I think it's like a fire station. I sent you a picture of it. But
Let's see.
This thing is so cool. I would totally be dumping all my money into that thing.
Let's peep. Star Wars Episode
Beautiful.
1, The Phantom Menace. Yeah, that thing is fire.
Yeah, they still got that thing running.
Damn. That's insane. Yeah, take good care of it, man. Some collector is definitely gonna want to buy that and like put that in their basement somewhere.
I'm sure there's like a bunch out there that have been scooped up by collectors.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep going. Notice what's been censored here. Why does shit feel like a SFM? Is this real?
You don't remember this? This thing goes so hard.
Damn.
God. Why are they just letting police do this? Defund them.
I remember this clip. I'll play it again. I'm sure we've already seen it.
You guys think that the iPhone's the latest technology. The iPhone was out in the 90s and the 80s. We had... They got
I love that
What
one.
what happened? Why does he look so like?
Listen again.
No, I get what happened. but,
Oh,
like,
okay.
it's just
Bro, that
his
shit's
face.
flabbergasting. That shit is flabbergasting. The
80s.
clip they took away was searching Puss in Boots for catnip. Hello, this is Abe, stage director lead of Ninja Gaiden 4. Yeah, that's gonna be fire. I'm looking forward to the NG4. We will be there. Oh, Silent Hill F, bro. Silent Hill F, bro. Oh my god. This game is it's ignited. This game has ignited a lot of different areas of the internet. One, people that like good horror games. I think Resident Evil, or not Resident Evil, I think Silent Hill F is decent. Some people think that it's way better than it is. And there's some people that hate it for the narrative that it has there. They say it's, as with everything these days, they say that it's woke. So...
Interesting.
Yeah, Silent Hill. I played through the game with Penku.
You guys finish it?
Yeah, we finished it on 2 sessions. It's pretty short. I mean, they were long sessions.
I mean,
yeah.
Silent Hill is like the second game is like 10 or 12 hours at most. Like they've always been kind of short games, but go on.
Yeah. Yeah, he played for like 4-ish hours on the first day, 4.5, and then 8 hours on the last one, and then that was it. So, not too crazy.
Wow, I guess that I was like 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours or something.
But there's a lot of people that are shitting on it for the narrative. I haven't had a chance to speak to anybody about it yet, and I'm not going to get to here because you haven't played the game. Even though Penku beat the game, a lot of what was being said, he didn't quite get. So whenever he does go through it again, then we'll talk about it. But for those people,
That's kind of how Silent Hill is. It's very hard to catch on the first playthrough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about
There's a lot
that.
of subtext to things. Do you feel like you caught it better? I mean, you were sitting there not playing it, right? Like you were just watching him.
Well, I played it on my own first. I beat Silent Hill F on my own. In
okay.
isolation, not on stream. I just played through it, and then I watched him go through it. And we did this cool thing, which we should do in the future somehow. Like, this is a series we should do. But what I did was I had him go through it, and in order for him to, like, because I didn't want to take away all of the horror from the game, so what we did was me and Haven, when Haven was a part of the stream, we called on Steam. And we were muted in Discord. So Penku was like playing alone in isolation. He was just like talking to himself. And then me and Haven were talking to each other, and stream could hear everything. So sometimes me and Haven would be talking, and then we'd like unmute when he gets to a safe zone and talk to him a bit, and then like see where he's at, and then we mute up again and then have our conversation about the game. Like, and we were able to engage with chat. So it was really
genius.
Yeah, it was really good because we were able to interact with chat and spoil and talk a whole bunch of bullshit while simultaneously giving people a blind experience. It was really cool.
I can imagine you guys giggling about him about to get jumped by something.
Oh yeah, I was telling it because Haven hasn't played.
He gets up here.
Yeah, Haven hasn't played, so I was like, bro, he about to get jumped. You know, and, yeah, that show was. There was an enemy in the game too, where that's like by far the most annoying one, and he didn't like fighting it. And I knew when it was coming up again, so I'm just like, does he know? I know when that shit's coming up, so it was really fun. It was really fun, but yeah, no, I got the context. Oh yes, very cool, smart gamer. I got what was going on in Silent Hill F. I don't think that Silent Hill F was very subtle in its narrative. I think that it was pretty.
Is it woke?
Is it woke? Is it woke?
Garbage.
Is it woke leftist garbage? I mean, if we go by internet culture, everything
mean-
is fucking woke leftist garbage, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can't really talk to me too much about it without spoiling it.
The thing is you're going to get it though. Like you're gonna understand what Silent Hill F is in like the first hour. I feel like you'll just understand, because it's not super subtle. I'll just put this for stream background for the time being. Then we'll mute. Yeah, it's like it's like the first hour of the game, so it's not even really very spoilery. Yeah, I feel like you'd get it, but is it woke? Is it woke? No, actually, I don't, because I think that the things that Silent Hill F criticizes are the same things that Silent Hill F also acknowledges provides a lot of value to society and people. And I'm not going to say anything definitive about the endings, but there is no like this thing bad like at the end. There are things that are raised and criticized, of course, but ultimately at the end of the day, I think contrary to like what people are making in YouTube videos where they talk about like, oh, so on and so forth, the game actually sympathizes more with the thing that it's criticizing than some people know. And that's interesting to me.
Is that intentional, or is that
it's intentional. It's very intentional
with the design.
It's very intentional. It's the whole conflict of the game. And again, I'm not going to say anything spoilery, but these are things that you're just going to understand. I feel like you've played a lot of horror games and you understand things that happen in the narrative a bit more.
Though.
Yeah, but you're focused on the narrative. Penku plays games. Penku plays games mainly for gameplay. He doesn't play more narrative-driven games. Not very often. So
his focus is more on the gameplay. My focus is usually more on the story.
Yeah, it's more on the story. And again, this is heavy. It's not heavy-handed, but it's not super subtle. It's not super subtle. It's not super subtle. But what the thing is with this game, they bait you, and I think that that's really what all good mysteries do now. That I'm thinking back and I'm retroactively looking at mysteries, and I think that they bait you. They put something in front of you, and it is. I mean, you already know what Silent Hill is about, right? Like, the character, are they going insane? Are they not? Right? Like, that's like the Silent Hill thing. I haven't played very many, but
kind of.
I haven't played any, but yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I've only played 2. I don't know if this is like a theme across all games, but from my understanding, it's like Silent Hill is a thing to punish somebody in a way, somebody that's done something wrong. And in a way, they're, it's all like just bad people that are getting shit on for something that they did in life. They're I guess guilty conscious, unless that's just Silent Hill 2. But
that's just that seems like it might just be a Silent Hill 2 thing or an other thing. Yeah, I mean, I can't talk about it too much. I'll just say that there's man, I really wish I want to have a discussion about the game, but I can't. I couldn't with Penku because he wasn't getting the narrative. I had it with people in chat, so that was fun. But I haven't actually been able to talk to anybody about it. Haven hasn't completed it. You haven't gone through it. But I'm not going to suggest you go through the game just so we can have a hour-long discussion about it. And I can't really say anything without spoiling anything, so I might as well move on.
Yeah. You'll get to it when I can. I'd like to talk about it. I'd like to play it. It looks interesting.
The nonchalant sharpshooter does it again.
Ona dahi gerek yok.
This is more recent?
Evet, kazandık.
Yeah, this just happened.
Ama sağ olsun onu attı ve
0'la
17-15'le
Just 2 seconds ago.
tecrübesini
October 5th.
kazandık.
Yesterday.
Wins
dang.
gold medal, European Championships. Very casually, very nonchalant. What's this? Queso.
Queso.
Oh, this is fucking Monster
What
Hunter.
is this?
This is Akuma
Damn,
from
he just
Street.
stopped that thing. He's like, no.
There's
Stop.
Akuma from Street Fighter, and he's beating the fuck out of it. Akuma from Street Fighter and Monster Hunter, whatever the newest one is. Full VF clip. What the fuck is that thing? Got my first
players.
Horror to Ink King
Fucking
of
King
Players,
players,
bro.
bro.
Oh my god.
They're obsessed. They need to stop it.
King of Players, bro. Holy shit. Dude, your weapons, Dogtown. You gotta go through Phantom Liberty as well. That shit is fire.
I know.
That shit's fucking fire, bro. That shit's fire. When you're smart for everything, you're just fucking stupid. Okay. We got here. AI has to be stopped.
Coming up the wall. Launching 420 tailspin attempt. Reloads it, can't find the sideways. Absolutely.
How do you know it's AI?
How do we know this is AI? Yeah, these Sora AI clips are fucking insane. Fucking hell. PlayStation will start to shut down the services and support on a PlayStation 4 in spring 2026. That's wild.
Wait, what? Really? Okay.
True? Is this true?
Fuck you guys. If you guys bought PlayStation,
It's just a
4,
rumor. Just a rumor. Just a rumor. Services rumor. But shit,
Yeah.
I mean, I would not be surprised if they did. Kobe Bryant streaming in 2K. This shit is fucking ridiculous. All right, yeah. Okay. Do you think that we need to have some laws against AI, this AI shit? Do you think we need to have some laws against this?
Dude, I know people are already getting scammed by it. I'm gonna be getting scammed by this shit when I'm like 40 or something. Like, this is crazy. Some of this, like, it's like so realistic at this point.
Yeah,
Obviously there's like a little bit of uncanny valley, but like,
by the way, he completely
you,
bricks
like-
this shit. It's stuck like on the thing. But okay. Go ahead, what was I saying?
but yeah, just like, is this game even fucking real?
I don't even know if
Just
the
the whole-
gameplay's real.
I don't even think the game is real either.
Nah, because he's not dribbling. Look at the way. I mean, like maybe
Yeah,
it's.
no, it's so weird.
I mean, you don't have to dribble when you first start there, like I guess,
But
but it doesn't
the,
look like he
like,
first started.
The
I don't
UI
know.
looks fake too. Like, see, that's
Yeah.
the thing, is like, it's just so unintelligible. I think it's gonna get really scary. Like,
Yeah.
and people are gonna, at some point, it's just gonna be undistinguishable. And I don't know, we're already in a world where misinformation is just everywhere. People get tricked by so many different things, and it's just going to be out of control when AI gets to that level in 10 years. What are we going to do?
10 years, bro. That's just gonna be there in like fucking.
Not
That's
even
just gonna
10
be there in
years.
like. Not even. Yeah, it's gonna be there in like a year.
Give it
We're gonna be
5.
there in like a year.
Like a year?
Yeah, bro. Like this shit. Look at how fast AI. When the AI text thing, like when that shit came out, like it was already like decently good, and then like how long after that before ChatGPT completely replaced Google? Like that shit was fast.
Yeah. I mean, what kind of laws can you even come out with to like stop this thing?
I feel like I don't know, man. I just think that AI generation needs to be put on a tier of like corporate use only. Like you need to have a license, to do it. I don't know if these services should be allowed to just be put up there for the general public to pay for and to be able to use at their discretion. I feel like it's just highly disruptive.
I think people are just gonna come out with different ways to do it. I mean, you can't. If someone's determined to do something, you're not going to be able to stop them. Because, like, have you heard about the whole, like, World of Warcraft thing that's happening right now with Turtle WoW?
Private server shenanigans? I don't really know, but I can imagine.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, you nailed it on the head. There's a private server that's providing a service. It's like an expanded version of their classic mode. And they're doing it in such a way that they're so big, they're advertising it straight up. They're like going ham. They've dropped ads on like YouTube and stuff, and they're openly
That's
like
crazy.
shitting
That's
on
fucking
Blizzard.
crazy.
And well, Blizzard's finally like drop. They like after a while, it's they just said, all right, enough's enough. We're gonna do something about you guys because you're like a problem at this point. Because I think it's gotten to the point where Turtle WoW is like actually competing with Blizzard and becoming a problem for them because they're just that big.
Yeah, if they can afford to fucking advertise, yeah.
But the thing is, like, even though Blizzard is like going full on like lawsuit mode on them, they just like shrugged and said, yeah, we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. You can't stop us.
Yeah,
like,
I mean that's cool
because
and everything.
They're not in America. They've got, I think it's like some kind of Russian thing. So like Blizzard enacted this thing called the RICO Act, which was used in like the fucking Cold War or something to try and do something about it, but it's like it hasn't worked yet. It's an ongoing thing, but they seem pretty confident that they're not going to get got.
Yeah, I gotta say I don't like that though. I don't like the idea of a game basically being able to be stolen, right? Like the game is being stolen and sold to people in a different way. Imagine this shit happens with like, imagine we create, Talon. I'm just completely fictitious scenario contrived. Let's say we make Talon and it's a live service like online game, and then it's a certain way for 3 months, and then we develop and we add updates to the game, and over the next 3 months there's some people that decide that they can do it better, so they take the Talon live service game and then they upload their own and start advertising it and telling people to come over there and play their shit that they didn't develop, that they didn't do anything. They're stealing their game, my game, and saying that they made it, and they're doing whatever. Like I don't like that.
I mean, yeah, they have stole the IP. There's no reason that they couldn't have gone and made their own game. They're clearly talented developers because they're creating a lot of things in addition to what is the basic WoW formula. Like they're adding a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but
So
it needs
it's
to be
like-
World of Warcraft. The intellectual property is
It
going
needs
to
to be
carry
World
it.
of Warcraft,
It
or
needs to
they're
be World
not
of
going to be
Warcraft.
able to like get money. So
Yes.
that's why they're doing it.
You could make a game,
Also,
but if you
I'm
make a
sure
Star
they like
Wars game,
WoW.
it's better. Like you want the IP.
Exactly.
You need the IP. You don't want to just make an open world game. You want to make Spider-Man.
Exactly. So that's what they're doing. It sucks, but like, what can you do? Like, they are trying. Blizzard's doing everything in their power to try and stop it, and it's not working. So, looping this back around to the AI thing, like, I don't think this is not something. This is Pandora's box. It's already been opened. Can't stop it at this point.
The difference though is that in order to create AI, Sora AI videos that require so much like corporate computing power, it's not. I don't think that people sitting at home on their computers, I don't think like they can. I don't think they have the means to be able to do that. Also, you have to. Sora AI isn't open source. So if you wanted to create the videos that Sora AI are doing, you'd have to go through the whole process, and you couldn't use Sora AI. You'd have to go through the whole process of developing what Sora AI developed for its video content. You'd have to build all of that shit on your own, which is probably like over a decade of work. You can't just be like,
Yeah.
oh, I
right.
can't use their. I just make that shit on my own.
I think it would be a lot harder for something like AI, but I don't think that it wouldn't be a permanent solution. I think eventually other people are going to get their hands on it somehow. And then it's just, you know, people are going to go crazy like they are now, but it's going to be 10 times more powerful at that point.
You know, the craziest thing about Cyberpunk is that Cyberpunk doesn't really have anything to say about AI generation. Maybe they do have something to say about that by not saying much about it, but if you think about it, the story for Cyberpunk revolves around a lot of artistry and characters, like the Mox being, you know, like the Mox being like brothels and like indie videos, and Johnny Silverhand being, you know, a rock star, music, Kara Uridine, song or not Songbird, Blue Moon that you meet in the game. Like a lot of it is centered around media and artistic characters, advertisements constantly being pumped into you, but none of they don't really have any commentary on like AI, and it's always like the physical people. So like Lizzie Wizzy, right, losing her mind and things like that. I guess they did try to take Lizzie Wizzy and clone her and make her an AI, and they were like, oh, we'll have Lizzie Wizzy forever. But it's just crazy to think that 2077 is advanced as it is, and everybody's not already listening to AI artists. Us cracks are heavily modified humans, but they're not AI.
Not a thing that they really touch on in Cyberpunk. I don't know if Mike Pondsmith, when he was making the universe, if he predicted that AI would take over something like art. Is that something that's ever covered in the universe?
I mean, like I said, I don't know if I haven't played the Cyberpunk tabletop RPGs, and a small thing to address. Invisible Fox says, well, Cyberpunk was before all of this shit. That's not much of an excuse. Cyberpunk was before AI, yes. Soon we will have AI that are very intelligent. Cyberpunk was made before we had AI, though, right? Like, so you predict things, and sometimes you predict things accurately, and sometimes you predict them wrong. And in this case, I think that AI probably should be. Well, hold on. Yeah, so they're obviously AI are in Cyberpunk. They're just not in the art industry. Delamain obviously is a Blackwall AI. You know, fucking. I forgot her name. Fucking, who's Johnny's girlfriend? Blonde hair.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she's in it. Alt Cunningham, AI behind the black wall, so on and so forth. But it's just interesting now that I think about it that us cracks, Kara Uridine, Johnny Silverhand while he was alive, you know, all Lizzie Wizzy, all of like the big artists in Cyberpunk, none of them are AI. None of them are AI, so that's just interesting. But also in lore, AI in general is kind of forbidden. Really? How would AI be?
How does that describe something like Delamain then?
Yeah, because Delamain is operating a completely legal cab service in Night City, and everybody knows that it's AI. He's not hiding it. Also, Arasaka is like blatantly developing AI, and they're even advertising the relic on billboards throughout the game.
But
so it
that's
can't
not
be
advertised as AI though. It's advertised as uploading your consciousness to something.
Okay, yeah, I mean, sure, you know, but do we have? There's robots walking around. They're AI. There's robots walking around in Cyberpunk. Like, they're AI. They have, like, you know, there's like RoboCops. The government uses AI.
I'm not sure. I feel like it is like you said, just the entertainment industry it doesn't seem to carry over there for some reason.
Yeah, it was
even
like
when you look at something like a Brain Dance. That's something that was like
True.
extracted from somebody's brain.
You're so
Straight
right.
up.
Yeah, the brain dances aren't even AI.
That's not AI generated.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. And they would certainly AI generate it, because then that way you wouldn't have to pay actors. Like, so you would AI
You wouldn't have
if
to
you
pay
can.
someone to fucking die
Yeah.
to be able to get that thing.
This guy has the most chill job ever.
Yeah, you just do that. So, yeah, that's just interesting. That's interesting. They touched on it, like, with Lizzie Wizzy. She was close to becoming, like, the first known AI artist that we know of. Like, I guess if Johnny coming back, if Johnny came back and then had a life as a rocker, then he would be, but like you wouldn't be able to tell. So who knows? Maybe there is somebody out there like Lizzie Wizzy that didn't get off easy, and they are an AI and we just don't know about it. But yeah, it's not prevalent anywhere, so that's interesting. I brought that up to say, like, I'm trying to think about what a world looks like with a bunch of AI content out there, people consuming AI content, and to me that really just kind of feels like the death of culture. Everybody just kind of, getting slop from there, and that doesn't mean that you have to or I have to. We can all choose to consume whatever it is that we want to consume, but
that would probably be the norm if I had to guess. Like, a lot of people would be getting whatever from there. I mean, have you seen the AI Tilly, I think her name is, the actress, the AI actress?
I heard of it once. I haven't really seen anything.
Well, someone created an AI actress, and they're trying to find somebody that will sign her on to publish her or something for a movie. And it's just like, it's getting to the point where even like actors in big movies are not going to be real people. I mean, they've already done it with voices. Like, they've AI, like, they took the original Vader, they took his voice, they took like
Fortnite.
a couple voice lines from him, and just like, yeah, they put him in Fortnite. And they're gonna keep doing that with movies. I mean, that's just how it's gonna be. It's gonna save them companies so much money. But oh man, that kind of future is very scary for me, because I think if that stuff is corporatized as it is, where they're trying to save all this money with AI, like, who's gonna have jobs anymore? Who's gonna be like doing anything?
Yeah, I mean, that is, as soon as I feel like there's gonna be a lot of checkpoints that we reach right now where it's gonna come in waves, and like it's gonna take certain jobs. So like, as soon as self-driving cars and trucks can operate, trucking is a big backbone of America.
Yeah,
a lot of people truck. Like when that's gone, that's gonna be a big wave of damn, that's a heavy fucking blow. And then something else is gonna go, and it's gonna be like, holy shit, that's a heavy blow. And there's only gonna be about 3 or 4 heavy blows that you can take as a society before it's like, guys, I think we fucked up.
Guys, no one has a job anymore. What? And we are starving. Everyone is starving except the corporate elite. They're chilling, but everyone else starves.
Yeah.
What happens then?
What happens then? What the fuck happens then?
Because the elites have money, so you're not even gonna. Okay, I'm going full Johnny Silverhand right now. Okay, listen, the elites are gonna have all the money, and they're not gonna let us work. And man, there's just gonna be nothing for anybody. Like, they're the only people that are gonna have money.
Yeah, these I don't know. I feel very much like you have to be a part of a family that's making money now, or you have to be making like a good amount of money now. Otherwise, like, the next few generations, like, I don't know. It's only gonna be about after 2 more generations, they're fucked. They are fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, this is it. Yeah, this is make it or break it. Like,
yeah,
Your legacy is on the line.
If you're born in 40 years and you're not already, like, if you're not born into some wealth or something, man, good luck, bro. I don't know what the fuck you do. I don't know what you do. And by that time, I think the education system will probably be vastly, hopefully, it would be vastly changed because AI, everybody's going to be using AI, obviously, for all their shit. They're just going to, like, you know, they're going to have some goddamn contacts in their eye. They just quickly blink and take a snapshot of, you know, whatever page they're looking at. Boom, go ahead and fill out the answers. You know, just go ahead and fill that shit out. Like, so nobody, the U.S. education system was already fucking shit. And then everybody's going to be able to cheat so easily. So, you know,
I mean, I'm sure people are already doing that.
People are already doing it.
Thing.
Yeah, they're doing it now, but it's difficult. Like, it's difficult to cheat on a test. Let's say you're in a classroom with 15 people. It's completely dead silent and the teacher's just staring at you. You can't cheat. You can't take your phone out and take a picture of the page and then take a picture of the next page and cheat. You, like, if a teacher wants to make sure you don't cheat on a test, they can actually do it. But in a generation or two, that won't be the case unless you completely
unless you make online,
unless you
something. Or?
No, I just think that we're going to have devices like contacts that you'll be able to feed images to
like,
a computer
like
in your pocket.
Mark Zuckerberg glasses.
Yeah, the Mark Zuckerberg glasses. They're already decently small. Like they're dog shit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The Mark Zuckerberg glasses are currently dog shit, but they're pretty small.
Dog shit, though.
They won't always be dog shit, you know? If they don't bankrupt Mark Zuckerberg and he can keep going, then yeah, people will have contacts. You know, it'll be glasses, then it'll be a DBZ scouter, and then it'll be like, you know, then it'll be contacts. And then yeah, it'll be, you won't be able to stop cheating.
I can't wait for the DBZ scouter. That'd be so cool.
Yeah. The DBZ scouter will be tough, I won't lie. It will be tough. Yeah, it'll be contacts, and then it'll be straight up people's eyeballs. Then we'll go full cyberpunk, and it'll be people's fucking eyeballs, and they'll be like, "Oh, I need these eyeballs to live." So yeah, cheats on your test.
I think people are actually gonna want to extract their eyeballs. I think that's a big ask. I think the contacts is where it's at.
No, I think that people. It's gonna start with people that have bad eyesight or they don't have, they can't see. They're completely blind. And eyeball surgery is able to fix that, and then people go, oh shit, like that's dope. And those will be like the first adopters, the people that need to, and then secondary will be the people that go and get like eye surgery, where like you get the skin flap cut off of your eye and you get LASIK or whatever. But then those have its disadvantages, where some people have chronic dryness and they wind up killing themselves because it's just too much to deal with. It's a rare subset of.
To me. I've heard about that.
It's a small subset of people. That's why I haven't done it. I could have done it, but I'm just like, there's a small chance that if you do this, you're fucked bad. And I've had some operations, or I've taken some things where like that was a thing, but I was just like, I'm not gonna roll the dice again. Like,
you don't want to be that one person.
You don't want to be that 0.1%. Yeah, and like your eyes are perpetually dry, and you're like, now for the rest of my life, I gotta walk around with a bullet belt of eye drops, constantly doing it, and oh my god, man, that would suck. No, you know, tech bros would do it in a heartbeat. Yeah, I think it would get romanticized, especially
ripping
when
out
you
their
see
eyeballs.
Especially when you see people mogging on people with cybernetic eyeballs. They fucking hitting them with the fucking Chad jaw, and they've got they got the blue eyes, and they got the blue
eyes.
They got blue cybernetic eyes.
Purple, and it's got fucking flames in it.
Oh, okay, you doing too. The flames are not going to turn the bitches on. I'll tell you right now.
The flaming eyeballs. You don't think
the flaming
so?
Yeah, like the party tricks are what's gonna get people. That's a good point. That's a good point, and that's something that like is mentioned in like tech. That's how you get people to adopt tech is making it something cool that people do. And yeah, like I think the eyeballs, man, like yo, bro, watch this. Fucking projects an NFL game onto like the wall, and everybody thinks you're the like most badass motherfucker in the world because you're doing that.
Bust out Shrek on people.
Bust out Shrek, good. Yeah. You just got it there. You know, you're just sitting on a subway. You just whip out a game controller and you just start gaming while staring off into space. You're just playing a video game or some shit. Like,
when you see all of the cool shit the cyber eyeballs can do, yeah, people are gonna be cutting their eyeballs out for sure.
You're gonna need, maybe if you like, you're gonna need anesthesia for that for sure.
Oh, they're gonna,
But
yeah,
then
they're
there's
gonna take you the fuck
people
out.
doing the like back alley eyeballs, like some sketchy shit. I feel like that's
Yeah.
kind of what Cyberpunk is. They
Yeah,
kinda do
pretty
that
much.
there.
Pretty much. But even the back alley Ripper Ducks in the Cyberpunk have medical devices that are so fucking elite to where you're not really feeling pain. Like Vic, you know, shoots you
Yeah,
when you
but it's
go
not
under.
gonna be like that at first.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like that at
pretty
first.
bad.
Yeah. I've been watching this fucking Hank shit forever.
I know, it's kind of like mesmerizing.
Oh man, fucking the skate game, the goddamn skate game. Yeah, this has come out and a lot of people have they took skate and they cranked it all the way fucking up. And man, I have a whole goddamn thing that I could go into for skate. I don't know if I'm going to right now.
I feel like I don't have enough to say about it. I haven't really played it. It doesn't seem all that interesting to me.
Yeah.
What's my dog's name?
They said, okay, one of the moves was
This is kind of tough.
That's so cool, actually.
Now watch this. I'll get rid of 2 of the balls. Not many people know this, but this used to be an old gambling game. Did you know that, sir? You remind me of my father. He used to look at me disappointed as well. So here it is. I cover up the ball. What's your name, sir? Greg. That's a great name. That's my mum's name. Greg. I cover this up. I move these around. All you've got to do is try and tell me where's the ball. And if you get it right, you win 50 pounds, sir.
Hold on, wait, I wasn't paying attention. Let me look at it.
That's a great name. That's my mum's name.
I mean, this is probably gonna
I
it's gonna
cover
fall
this
through the
up, I move these
black.
around.
It's
All you've
gonna
gotta
fall
do
through
is
the
try and
black.
tell
It's
me
not
where's the
there or
ball.
something. Whatever the
If you get
fuck.
it right, you win
It's
50
there's no way
pounds.
it's in the right cup because that's where it should be. It's gonna fall through the black or some shit.
There it is. Every time I see him, though.
Well, there was a jump cut. Anything could happen
I don't know
there.
how he does it. I'm only joking, miss. He was here yesterday with a man.
Come on, I gotta see it. Where is it?
A, B, or C, sir? Which one?
It would be
Holy
C,
crap, you got it
but
right,
it's-
sir. But you couldn't
What?
have got it wrong, so I
What?
left you one over here. I even left you one over here because I didn't want you to get
Okay.
it wrong.
He's
And now I'm going to
trolling.
show you how it's done. When I say I take the ball and vanish it, I don't really take the ball and vanish it. You see that? Now, for those of you that haven't caught on yet, this is exactly what 6 years without a girlfriend looks like, okay? Then what I do, sir, is I drop it, Greg. From behind the cup, people think it was in the cup the whole time. So, Greg, how many balls are under that middle cup? 3, that's close, it's just 1. How many balls, Greg? 1. Exactly, sir, just 1.
Just spawning them. I don't. It's a ball spawner.
Cool.
This has to work the first time. No going back. 2,000 degrees, molten glass, 1 shot, 1 cut. Here we go. So we're gonna try to get that all nice and straight on there. I got
What's
the
he trying
color
to
on
do
now.
exactly?
I know this might look really easy,
Blazing
but I've
orange
done
pumpkin.
this tens of thousands of times. I used to work in a factory. This is my job. Put my bubble. Cap the air in there with my thumb. Down.
What are
Turn.
we making here?
This is gonna
Pumpkin. But I mean, it's cool.
The true color now. We have
Okay.
that sparkly green stem.
All right, all right.
We have the
I fuck with it.
It's not the best at turning. Oh, is this a turn right here? Shoot, crap. Everyone hang on, I'm sorry, I love you. I love you so much, I'm so sorry.
Okay. What the fuck?
Come on, Frank.
What the fuck is this?
Why are they two up like they're playing Road Redemption?
Shortcut. Hang on, this is a little dirt trail. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm so sorry.
This might be the fastest car I have. Maybe. It has to be. It's too smooth.
Frank. Lord protect us. Lord protect us, please. Lord protect
Nah,
us,
you ain't
please.
beating the Road Redemption
Protect us,
dudes.
Lord. Protect
They were
us.
actually just
We're not
both
being protected.
stood up on each
We're not
other
being
like, what the
protected.
hell?
It's not the best at
Whose dog is this? Yes, he's my dog, Colonel, sir.
Oh god.
What in tarnation?
I'm not watching this fucking mobile game shit.
This is fucking slob, bro. Why did he just saw up his foot? What the fuck was that?
Pick up the pace a little faster. Full speed ahead. Whoops.
I heard you gave my son a pencil.
He really liked the colors, so.
Cool.
These
His
shorts are
mom
fucking
says he
long
likes
these
you a
days,
lot,
bro.
but
2
y'all like to-
minutes?
Hey, who's watching? Who's got the attention span for that?
I show speed does his millionth backflip.
Okay, I think it's ready. This is the world's first real working lightsaber. How are you not impressed with this? It's a real lightsaber. I just got a few bugs to work out. Whoa! I mean, it's a little short, but it's still impressive, right?
Yeah, whatever you want to tell yourself, man.
Look at that. It's still growing, dude. No, it's slowing down now.
Alright, I mean, I don't know if people are getting baited by the visual effects here. I mean, it's core to a digital. They're pretty good at VFX,
A
but...
concrete highway barrier stop a
Yeah.
bullet. I'm gonna shoot this 2,000-pound highway barrier with higher and higher caliber bullets all the way up to a 50 cal and see what it can
Alright,
stop.
well, guns don't get me off, so have fun doing that, man.
Men lie about their height. That's why you take them to a pool. Look at this. It says 5'9". The water. Meaning, if I was 5'9", I'd be drowning right now.
Get off your toes.
You said what?
Get off your toes.
You can see that I'm on my toes.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Are you drowning in that water? Is that you? Is that you drowning?
Yeah, I'm underwater. That's rough. I'm under.
Man.
You said what?
Oh.
Wanted me, I wish I knew.
Holy fuck!
Where was
this guy? Holy shit! Oh my god! Ain't no
The heart was there. The heart was there.
Holy
You knew he
shit!
fucked up.
All right.
Here we go. Let's touch gloves. Sign of respect. Come on, touch my gloves. You felt work with the work.
Oh, damn, he really got him with that one.
What the
Okay. Oh wait, no, he's charging up his ult.
Oh,
he's charging up his ult. Go hit himself. Oh no, he's gonna hit him with the backhand.
What the fuck is that?
Holy shit.
They don't. I mean, I was surprised that like Lions. I don't know how
What,
many
you
times
thought they were gonna be showing?
Yeah, I thought they wouldn't give a fuck, to be honest.
I mean, it's just really loud, I guess. You gotta think also, I guess animals hear better than we do. Our hearing is dog shit.
Yeah, but that probably wasn't like the first crack of lightning as well. So you like you hear some other lightning, you're like lightning brained. You're looking forward to the lightning.
Right, you gotta hear it coming, right?
Yeah.
Or feel it. They could probably even feel the air.
Yeah.
I've never been on one of these jumping. I mean, they don't look particularly fun, but I've never. Oh, what the fuck? That's gotta be AI. Oh my god. That's gotta be AI. There's no way.
You'll be dead.
Yeah, it was a cut.
It
was a
jump
cut.
cut. It's a
Yeah, it was a
cut.
jump cut. Okay. Oh, fuck it up. Damn!
You might be Spider-Man.
Damn!
You might be Spider-Man.
Oh, shit! There's no way this shit's gonna be better than the last one. There's not really anything you can do.
That's not being it. I mean, he's high. He's high up. Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. I mean, that was eyes. You know, that's all right.
For those kids, the dad reached across. It was going right for the kids, and he saved them. Unbelievable.
Wow,
This
dad
is
moments.
the trap.
Let me explain. If you...
I'll pay you back, I promise. I swear to God I will.
Too late.
These shorts are. This is 3 minutes, bro. I'm not watching a 3-minute movie clip.
This man, please call the station or your local police department immediately.
This shit's 3 minutes too. You are tripping. You better give me some actual brain rot.
I want shorts. I didn't ask for longs. I want a short.
Nope, that's not gonna work. Nope. Nope, that's not it. Could be. That. We found the culprit.
Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt.
Fireball.
Thunderbolt.
Ooh. Yeah! How do I drop? Oh. I have Thunderbolt now.
Oh no.
Bro, no.
It is me, the chosen one.
Fireball.
Oh my bad. What the hell? I didn't know that was happening.
Nuke. Missile. Magic missile.
Magic missile.
How did you do that?
The way everyone just started instantly laughing.
How did you read it?
Wait, which one?
Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt.
Esta mierda. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt.
You guys say we're menacing, man.
Thunderbolt. 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 Thunderbolt.
Here, wait, I think I can heal us. Divine light.
3, 2, 1.
Back in 2004,
Yeah,
TV
nah.
producers tried
We
to
ain't
test the
beating an
endurance of a
orangutan.
top gymnast
That's
against
not
an
working.
orangutan in a hanging contest. They were separated
The
by live
orangutan's gonna
wires
get
for safety,
bored.
but just hanging still in a bar could make it boring, so they decided to swing to make it more entertaining. The gymnast obviously started feeling the pain, wishing the orangutan would leave in boredom, and surprisingly, it came true. The beast made an illegal move by resting
Yeah,
its
that's
feet
what
on
I'm
the side
saying.
of
He
the
was just gonna get
bar,
bored and
won with a
leave.
record 6 minutes 38 seconds.
Like, why are we doing this, bro?
That people call fully legal are still.
I'll take care of it.
What was that flip, bro? You don't even.
Hold on. I don't know about this. Wait a minute.
I think the thing about this game that makes it so.
Hold on.
It just feels so
Nah, I'm
unreal.
fuck. The goal is to hit that fucking thing. Wait a minute. I might
So
put another
fucking
goal back
weird.
here.
You know,
Skate 4 feels like an AI generated game.
Yeah, you know, Skate 4 is so polarizing, but at the same time, I think in the spirit of being somebody who keeps your job and is able to keep developing games, I think, as much as I hate it, I think they did the right thing. Because this game right here, if you make Skate 3 again, but just a bit better, these skate clips are everywhere. Like, these kind of clips of some guy running and jumping off the building are like the quintessential opening to a YouTube short that are gonna get people watching. And then you look and you see him fucking sliding on his belly and then trying to hit this crazy ass ramp that's a pixel off a mile in the distance.
Yeah,
like,
I get what you're saying. Like,
if they would have just
man,
honestly,
I want to do some cool tricks like that. If they would have advertised it like that.
If they would have just made Skate 4 with people hitting pop shove-its and fucking kick flips again, like these shorts wouldn't have been out here like this. I've seen so many skate clips with millions upon millions upon millions of views because people are doing shit like this. And that's like the culture that we're in right now. If I have a team of people and I'm the director and I have to make a game And if I make a dog shit, or not a dog shit game, if I make a game that doesn't perform well, then people can be out of a job. I can be out of a job. My role, like I might get demoted, fired, whatever the case may be. Like this was the right move. This was the right move because Skate 3 clips would not be hitting this hard. Skate 3 clips would not be hitting this hard. Skate 3 with a new
People
coat
would've
of paint and a new
forgot
city.
about it, probably.
They would have forgot about it already, man. So like for all of the grievances that I give the game, this isn't Skate 4. It's a modern Skate. It's a modern Skate. And it's bad. It's not even a good modern Skate in a lot of different ways because it doesn't have things that you would expect from a modern social slop title like proximity chat, right? Or like and they've completely abandoned like competitions for the most part. Right now it's early access, yes, they can add anything whenever, but this was the move. This was the move, and it sucks. It sucks to be wrong, but this was the move. And yeah, that's where we are.
Wait a minute.
I don't have to like it, though. I
Yeah.
will never like it.
Oh, I don't know why. This reminded me. This was giving me like Dark Picture energy right here for some reason. And then that reminded me that Arkham Horror dropped a Halloween kit. Arkham
Wait,
Horror.
really?
There's a new horror expansion that came out. I think it's
Oh, we
called.
gotta get
I think
on
it's
that.
called. I think it's called Lights Camera Horror. It's like a movie pack type thing. Yeah. Looks
Okay.
badass.
That sounds cool.
Where you going, bro? I cut the small talk. What you got, fam?
Genuinely nothing.
So how you got nothing and you got freaking earphones in? What are they connected to? No, what they
Wow, this is not staged. This is not staged. This is very
Just
real.
about to say phone, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, sure. I'll drop the phone in.
Yeah, what phone is it, fam?
That, I mean, Skate feels like this.
Yeah.
The shit that I saw with the GTA 5, like.
Yep.
I've been seeing GTA 5 clips on like everywhere forever now. I still see GTA 5 clips like this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're watching
And
it now. It's
And
just
Skate
like,
is meant to farm clips like this is you can I would get
And this
baited
is
by
like-
I could imagine getting baited by this because Skate clips can make you like internet famous. You can get so many views off this shit because people are gonna watch them, and it's the perfect game for all the wrong reasons. It's fucking crazy, but yeah. Oh, this
God,
is
that
I know
cup is
this.
not big enough, bro. It's not
No,
big
that-
enough.
It doesn't look big enough. You're right.
They smell it. They smell it. I gotta take this jacket off, bro. Hold on.
Oh, this is staged. This is so fucking fake.
Babe, you don't understand. There's a lot of pressure and intensity behind this. Huh?
Do it with force. Do it with force.
With force?
Yeah, like, just fill it up. Just go up there. Go up there. Good job. Good.
Oh, he got him. All right, they're dead.
It was big enough. Okay.
Cam. Hey, they dropping, boy. They dropping. Ooh, they dropping.
Jesus.
Yeah, the gasoline in a cup trick is that shit's potent.
is so miserable that even when he once tried complaining about it to the multiverse variants of himself, assuming that they too have been
Aw,
through the same,
Spider-Man
would be
lore,
shocked
let's
to see
go.
that they didn't even know who he is.
Is that a fucking Fantastic Four Spider-Man?
The same. He would be shocked
That's a
They got a
Fantastic Four Spider-Man.
They got a Spider-Man for everything.
to see that they don't even know who he is, asking him what exactly they can do for him. To which he basically says that some advice or coping mechanisms would be helpful since they pretty much go through the same struggles. But that just seemed to confuse them even more, as one of them is doing very well, the other had just won a Nobel Prize, while the third had just gotten his third kid. Spider-Man
You're the
was
only
doing
Spider-Man that you're the only Spider-Man that sucks, bro. What the fuck?
exception. However, that wasn't the case, as we see the variant asking all
Wow.
the Spideys to
Why is there so many different Spider-Mans? Like, what?
Because the web of fate, there's
This was
infinite
not the
timelines,
idea, man.
infinite threads.
This was not the original idea.
Somebody learned about the multiverse theory and was like, "Oh my god, that shit would go so
That'd be so
hard.
cool.
That shit goes so hard, and we can visualize that with like the threads of fate on the spider web. Holy shit!" And now Spider-Man is hitting the same beats
It's
over
like
and over
only
and over.
multiverse stuff now.
Multiverse stuff now. I mean, I guess I appreciate it over doing the exact same fucking thing over and over, where it's like, what the hell? I'm Spider-Man? Uncle Ben, no! You know, like, because that's been fucking done over and over. So I guess we're in our multiverse era now. Okay. I want to see how it ends. Okay, cool.
Most people think that hydro dipping printing only sticks to flat surfaces.
Why is he doing it
In
with a
reality,
dumbbell?
The pressure
What?
of the water makes the film
Or
hug
a
the object
plate.
tightly, so the pattern goes on cleanly, even over bumps and curves. The film also
What the hell?
stretches a little in that moment, which is
This is
why
so
a flat
satisfying.
design can still wrap an entire 3D object. You do need a small trick to keep the pattern from stretching more than you want. As you can see in the video, the most effective way is to slowly roll the object across the film. That said, hydro dipping
Yeah, that
printing
makes
doesn't
sense.
come out perfect every single time.
I know, bro.
Did he put the minions on? Like, get out of here, bro.
Not the Crocs. I fucking hate Crocs.
Leave marks that really show. Most people think that
We should have left that in 2015 or whenever the fuck that was. That one's clean. That one's really clean. It took a while. This is
Yeah.
a really long animation. I like how it came out like that, though. Nah.
Oh, it's a needler.
Okay.
Ah, that was clean. No, that was clean. That was clean.
the
That was
spin.
clean. That was
So
clean. That was
good.
clean. That was tough. I gotta drop a like on that.
We're gonna get so much brain rot now.
The most romantic game shut down ever. This game was slowly dying. With every
Romantic
patch,
game?
the red star in the sky came closer. At first, players didn't care, but soon it grew too big to ignore. Then came a nightmare event if you slept. The world would be destroyed. Players began to murmur, wondering if the game was coming
This
to an
sounds
end.
terrifying.
Monsters began
This is not
invading even
romantic.
safe
This
zones
is
of
a
great
fucking
cities.
horror
At
movie.
first, it was easy, but as the star drew nearer, the monsters grew stronger.
This is
and
bullshit.
defenses
This
became
did not happen.
Finally, even the map's
I believe
background
it.
music
That
went
a
silent.
lot of
Players
games
gathered together,
go
ready
crazy
to
when they
face the
shut
end.
down.
Then an error appeared, and out of nowhere, a cinematic began. From the Red Star, an unstoppable invasion poured forth. One sage, realizing the world's end, gathered all will and power, and he shifted everyone to another dimension, revealing a brand new world before their eyes. It turned
Okay,
out
so this is
wasn't a
where
shutdown,
they
but a
got the
build-up for a
new
remake.
Final
The devs
Fantasy
knew the
out.
game would
That was
Yeah,
For those
this
who
looks
doubted,
like
those
this
who
is how they
believed
this is how they shut down Final
world,
Fantasy
they
14
gave
for the
it the
reboot. Yeah.
everlasting mark. The most romantic
Makes sense.
-20. You gotta eat your food quick, otherwise it's gonna be cold. That was delicious, but my hands are frozen. It's so cold out here. I can only work.
I gotta eat my hands.
Before it's just absolutely numb. Oh man, look at that. Water in my pot froze solid just in that short time. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm starting to have some real doubts about this camp out.
Someone
The
help this
temperature's
guy.
just dropping, and it could get down to -30 tonight. It's a lot
No.
colder than I was anticipating.
Somebody save his life. What the fuck?
I don't think I'm gonna die or anything, but I think I'm just gonna be
don't
shivering
think
in
it-
my sleeping bag all
I don't
night
think
long.
I'll die, but there's
You know
always
what?
a
I'm
chance.
stuff. I've
If
been
you guys are
boiling this
watching,
pot for 45 minutes.
please
I've
like and
used up almost
subscribe.
half my fuel, and it's still not even close to boiling. You know, I think I'm just gonna leave my gear all right here.
This
None
is
of
so
what's gonna bother me.
sad.
I'm just gonna
So
get out of here.
depressed.
I've got my backpack on. I know I'll make pretty good time, and I can follow my tracks really easily out of these woods, even in the dark. It's -20. You gotta eat your food quick.
Holy fuck.
Never go camping again, bro.
You like this shit, Fat Dipper? You like this camping shit, bro? This shit sucks.
Chance of survival with different vehicles. Toyota Tacoma.
Okay, this is just an advertisement for a bunch of... What the fuck, bro? Okay.
Apparently, you can turn cane stalks into actual paper, but this seems pretty hard to believe. I wanted to test whether it's actually possible, so after harvesting some resources, I boiled them to try and stop as much.
Is it real? Yeah, let's just
It turns
skip
out
to
if I
the
use
end.
starches,
I don't know, this don't look like bamboo. He's already cheating.
Real. Maybe. I mean, perhaps.
That's a real cow.
Stop rubbing your eyes. You're just gonna make the pepper spray burn worse.
What the fuck?
No, that man was calling for help. He fucking was.
Stop complaining, man. At least you didn't pee all over yourself when you got.
What the
Is it
fuck
possible
is
to keep
going on?
another animal in the same aquarium as one of the most aggressive pets you can own? Finding out is going to be risky. This is my mantis shrimp Kaiju,
that
and
guy's
he doesn't
dead.
like me.
Yeah.
I tried for a while to get him some friends over the years, but it seems like he
Bro.
didn't want it. Until one day I saw online someone had a mantis shrimp with a damselfish in the same tank. Enter side character number 1, Dom. Dom is a domino damsel, also known for being very aggressive. Putting him in the tank from the beginning was always a risk. They were either going to be cool and not bother each other, or I just gave Kaiju an expensive snack.
One
But
was
as a
gonna
few days
fight to the
passed and I
death.
kept waking up to seeing Dom swim in the tank, I knew they had become friends. The best parts of my week were feeding Kaiju and having Dom instigate the whole thing. But one day, Dom disappeared. I looked all around the tank.
He just has a
and couldn't
cage
find
full
him.
of
Maybe
assholes.
Kaiju ate him, maybe Dom was sick and passed on his own, but all I knew for sure was that he was gone. I didn't feel like Kaiju ate him because he had never shown any aggression towards him. But still, you never know for sure. After almost a year with no Dom in the tank, it just looks sad in there. Enter Dom Jr., who we have in the tank today. It took a little while, but these two have turned into the old Kaiju and Dom, and I couldn't be happier.
Put a
I don't think I
piranha
will
in there
ever
at this
live without a
point.
mantis shrimp and domino damsel in my house at some point. Is it
Yeah, he fucking ate that thing. What do you mean?
Is it possible?
It
I don't
disappeared
know
out
what
of the
happened. It
tank.
was just gone.
It was
I don't know what
just
happened.
gone. I don't think he ate them because they were chill. Oh, I hate these. I'm not watching this shit.
Games that punish
This guy
you for
won the
piracy.
internet.
In Batman Arkham Asylum, if you
Different ways ice skaters can stop, from beginner to advanced stops. Wall smash,
Yeah, that's
Human
about
shield.
right. That was us roller skating.
and slide. Foot
Butt
drag.
slide is so extra.
It's all
T-stop.
about the wall slam.
Snowplow. Eagle stop. Hockey stop. Jump outside.
Nah,
edge
that's just
stop.
gonna fucking tear your ACL.
Hop stop.
Not happening, man.
Inward toe stop. MJ stop.
MJ
Jump
stop
and
is tough as fuck though. MJ stop's
Different
the best
ways
one, easily.
That one was, yeah,
Once you
MJ is
lock
where it's
on
at.
with a javelin missile, you have a
What happens when a skate legend sees something he's never seen?
I've already seen that
Tattoo
one.
laser removal surgery that I'm going to need to have.
Yes,
the
sir.
procedures.
Remember this
I
too? Have you
can't
seen
remember.
this?
And from what I understand, the research that I've done, it may not even be possible to remove
No,
all
I
of
don't
this
think I
without
have.
scarring.
You're asking this court to award you $510,000. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. They were running a contest or promotion, if you will, where the first listener to tattoo the letters KRUD on their forehead would win a $250,000 prize. I called the radio station and I spoke with a gentleman who identified himself as one of Cyrus's crew.
Okay.
And he did, in fact, confirm
Oh, actually, I
that
have
this
heard of
offer
this.
was legit.
Yeah, okay.
Dash down to the
They
radio
need to
sta-
give that
Click
dude the
on that
money.
link. The link would have took him to the page that said April Fools.
I could have never imagined in a million years somebody would have actually tattooed our
Really?
station letters to their forehead.
For that much money?
Is a lot of money. There are a lot of folks that would do that, right?
Seriously.
Against the defendants, and in your favor, I'm going to award $250,000
Fuck yeah.
for your damages, $10,000 for your future.
Why'd he make
medical.
it so big though? That's my
Slam
question.
the biggest asteroid
He
in the
could've-
solar system into
I guess
Earth.
he wanted
Alright,
to make
let's
a
slam
point.
Ceres, the biggest object in the asteroid belt, into Earth at 30.
Why are we doing that?
Slam the biggest asteroid has
Why are we
thousands of
doing that?
times more mass. The Impact releases energy equal to 2 million dinosaur-killing asteroids hitting at once. Every nuclear weapon on Earth combined would be nothing compared to this blast. Ceres doesn't just make a crater, it punches straight through Earth's crust into the mantle, creating an impact basin 5,000
Yeah, we're basically, the Earth is basically taking a gunshot from a 50 cal.
The impact carries twice the energy of Earth's entire rotation. Our
Dude,
planet's
what?
spin
We just
changes.
blow up?
Days
That's
could
it?
shift by several hours. The blast launches debris thousands of kilometers into space. Some escapes Earth forever, while the rest forms rings around our planet. The entire surface becomes
Oh,
a
that would look
global
cool.
magma ocean.
I can't
After a
wait to have
million
rings.
years, Earth slowly reforms. The magma cools into new crust. The rings rain back down. But it's not our Earth anymore. It's a completely different planet with a different day length, different
I'm
continents.
pretty sure that shit knocks us off our
Slam the
orbit.
biggest
I'm
asteroid
pretty
in the
sure
solar
something like
system
that
into
knocks us off our
All right,
orbit
let's slam
and
Ceres,
life.
I don't
the
know.
biggest object in the asteroid at once. Every nuclear weapon on Earth combined would be nothing.
Something
compared
bigger
to
than
this
every,
hours. The blast
much
launches
force
through a
than
million
every nuclear
five
weapon
dark
combined. This shit's
forces.
definitely
The
spinning
magma,
us off.
completely different planet with a different. Slam the biggest asteroid in the solar system into Earth.
Let's see.
Yeah, we gotta know.
Hey Shania, welcome to Copilot.
Why'd she say it
Hello.
like that?
I don't know why she say it like that. It's my
Dude,
first
she
time
was-
using it. She was feeling me.
Totally.
She was, she was feeling
Totally.
me.
Totally your first time.
Speak to me in a seductive voice only. This isn't even my account, bro. This is a fucking burner account. All right.
You
Don't
know,
greet
love's
me.
like a universal
Don't
language,
greet me.
right? Different cultures vibe with it in
What?
their own way. Like
What
the
is she-
way.
What is she talking about? Love is like its own universal language. What the fuck? She really is failing me. Anyways, let me ask you about this asteroid. If the biggest shut the fuck if the biggest asteroid in the solar system smashes into Earth, will it knock Earth off its orbit?
So plot twist: even the biggest asteroid isn't going to boot Earth out of its orbit. Earth's
Oh
got-
my god, damn, the
It's
fucking
gonna
Earth
take a
is
lot more than
the
that,
orbit
buddy.
is so fat. God damn, that
powerful.
shit's powerful.
Wait a sec. This isn't peanut butter. Whoa.
I've already seen this shit.
Earth and see if we could have super Earth with.
There's a rumor that bullets made from teeth can kill.
What's going on? My name is Lotus Juice.
Persona 3
When a
reference.
sheep's wool grows so long it starts to cover its eyes.
That's not fair. Kill that thing.
Do you know how many steps it really takes to keep a private pool clean? Look at this one. It's been left alone so long, it basically turned into a pond. A pool isn't just water in the ground. It has algae, clumps, spots.
That's just disgusting.
This flight is
That's
against
not the same
law
pool.
and got me in trouble. Here's why. So that was the first video of me flying that ever hit the internet, and it broke it. Within 3 days, the government called me and said,
You violated federal regulations.
I'd been developing the Sky Surfer
They said it
aircraft
just
for
like that.
years, but that night I decided to break free from my little testing area and fly around the corner to grab a late night snack. Turns out the air is
Hell
the
yeah, I'm
government's
stopping
property,
by
and I have to
Wawa.
do whatever
They
they
can't
say.
stop
When
me.
they tell me to jump, I can only ask how high. That's because I've designed the Sky Surfer aircraft into the ultralight aircraft category, which comes with a lot of rules, but here's the part that got me in trouble. I've been stopping at red lights my whole life. It felt like the right thing to do, but I guess now they're literally against the law. Right there, I touched the ground. That 1 second is what triggered everything. When I did that, I technically landed an aircraft on the road, which is strictly only allowed for emergency situations.
Oh, wow.
This flight is against the law
Okay.
and got me in trouble.
What happens if our character hits power lines in all GTA games? For GTA 3, there
There you go. Woo, boy. Y'all
That's-
know you ain't playing
sorry,
with me.
bro.
All 2021, man. Hey, where that brush at?
Oh no.
Boy, man.
Oh. Okay.
It'd be like that.
Just staged, bro. This is all staged.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody sits into the goddamn barber chair and just records himself.
Not bad. That's all I got.
Huh? Fatalities that would be useless against the T-1000.
Yum.
Okay.
By throwing some rocks into the sea, you can create a coastal plaza. But as more and more tourists arrive, those standing behind often don't get a good view. Cleverly, you come up with the idea.
I hate this trend where the videos are sped up a million fucking times.
Yeah, it makes it short.
That makes it short, and that's what we're here for. We're here for the shorts. Oh, this
Satisfying.
this is real skin and shit. God damn.
I don't know what that is. You cooking up something?
Yes, sir.
What is? He's making a drum out of this? Is that what's happening?
He did all of this shit just for his video to get stolen by Trend Blitz Daily and get millions of views.
That's rough. Should have put a big ass watermark on the top of it.
Yeah,
Rookie
no
mistake.
watermark in 2025 is crazy. Nah, this shit too much work.
I mean, yeah, it's you could
He's
just
building
buy it
girls'
off Amazon.
bathtub.
That's a nice drum. Boom. Okay, video over. That's too much work for all that, bro. You know it's bad when the main character saves right in front of you. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Beautiful.
This is your bite. Only 162 PSI.
I'm not doing that shit. I would not do that shit.
You could not catch me like that.
This hallway about to kill my mood. Did you know there's an invisible line that wild penguins never cross? Even though their main home is Antarctica, penguins have spread across the entire southern half of the planet, but you won't find them in the north, not even in the Arctic. If
Yeah,
you
it's
look
too
at a map
warm.
of their habitat, it seems like some kind of boundary is stopping them from moving farther north. And there really
gonna get
is
eaten by the grue.
equator. For penguins, the equator is a natural ecological boundary they never cross. You see, millions of years ago, the first penguins appeared in the southern hemisphere. They lost the ability to fly, turned their wings into powerful flippers, and became the best swimmers among all birds. Just imagine in Antarctica, scientists found fossils of ancient giant penguins that were taller than a human and weighed over 100 kilograms. The world of penguins is the cold waters, and crossing the hot waters of the equator is deadly for them. The temperature is too high.
Yeah,
and
that's
there's almost no
GG. They just
Moreover,
instantly
in nature,
died.
Penguins have no large land predators, like the polar bear. It lives only in the Arctic.
But if only they could get up here, they would see the riches.
Imagine.
If they just would
They
keep
would
going.
feast.
They're the miners walking away from diamonds.
Did you know there's an invisible line of wild penguins?
I do speak for my father.
This technique is an old method once used in industrial design, but someone loved it so much.
These
Markers?
natural-born mountaineers make it look.
I don't know how the fuck goats do that, bro.
These
Yeah, that shit is
natural-born
crazy.
mountaineers
Just like
make it, but to follow its innate
they're
chance
cheating.
to But this mineral lick is crucial for the kid to grow up
That's
strong.
a nice mineral lick.
Muscles.
All right, we can.
Do you have any more honey buns?
Everything was going fine until one day I saw my mantis shrimp kaiju laying on his side. A mantis shrimp in a position like this
he's
is
done
very
for.
sketchy for an owner because it means one of three things. He can be molting, which is like a snake shedding its skin. My mantis shrimp will get a new shell. He could be dying, or he could be just chilling. But it's usually one of the first two. So I covered his tank to make him feel a little bit safer, and a day later, it turns out he was just molting. Molting is a hard time for me as well because having a bad molt can mean the end for a mantis shrimp. But thankfully, his looked nice and healthy. It can also be a great time because today May, which is a few days later, he threw out his club. Now I can compare his new ones to his old ones because I collect them. Am I crazy for that? Let me know. These are his old ones from when he was just a little baby. No wonder he was having trouble punching crabs back then. Look at these. They're so tiny. Then they got bigger and bigger, and these are the ones from today. They're not much different in size than the ones from before because Kaiju...
He is turning into a monster.
They could also change
He's getting big.
He's a fucking monster.
He likes the color he is now. What a big boy he is. Everyone, please compliment Kaiju's new shell in the comments. He would...
Thank you, Kaiju. Very cool. But we know you killed your best friend and ate him. We know, we know you killed and ate your best friend. So you're a piece of shit. All right. Well, I say we that was enough. That was enough. We'll end on a murderer getting away with crime, but you know, so be it. So be it.
It really there's no justice out there in the world.
Truly none. Yeah. That's it.
Anyways,
we going.
Thanks for joining us for this live stream.
This was a live stream.
This was a live stream.
All right.
We'll be back with another soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.